Okay. I gotta turn this down for myself. Oh my god, it's gonna distract me too much. Oh, I can't, like, as easily. I don't know if I'll be doing art this whole time. I might just start talking and doing other stuff at some point. It's like hanging out in a better way, you know? But I really haven't been feeling games for some reason. Wow, I'm starting 2 minutes earlier than I said I was going to. So that's a bop. I gotta pull up the image on my phone though, so I can like... Oh my god, Burlap is playing Untitled Goose Game. Untitled Goose Game. Things are just bonkers. Oh, Dell. Okay, I got it. No, wait, no, this is the wrong one. This is a complicated one. Alright, I got it. Let's vibe then. I mean, like, I'm only doing the art stuff because it's something to do in the background instead of, like, me doing nothing and then, but also, like, not talking to y'all. Having y'all be like, what the hell? Why aren't you talking to us? I'm like, I don't know, dude. I can't. Not can't. It's annoying to fucking try and, like, do pretty much anything that involves just talking if I don't have a thing already to talk about. I also gotta put on a, like, thing that says, oh, I'm about to stream. Just so I don't start talking before people show up like I usually do. Hello. If you're around. I'm trying to get this fucking Tylenol out of this goddamn thing because I have a goddamn headache. Okay, got the Tylenol. I was just talking to myself and explaining how I like to do art in the background of when I'm just like talking, or like do something in the background of me just talking, just because like I got ADHD. I can't just do one thing. I gotta do multiple things. And like, why not just have y'all see what I'm doing instead of just scribbling to myself and not fully paying attention to what y'all are saying, or if you're saying anything, you know? At least we got the background music. Okay, so where the fuck up? I just put my pen on my lap. Let's see, where were we? So. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna change the colors. How's this? It's way too vibrant. Still too vibrant. I don't want it to be too noisy, you know? So 1 over and then 2 down. And that's 3 by 3. Wait, no, this is a race. 2 down, 1 over. Bruh. Thank you for the follow, Sputto Jack. Thank you so much. I hope you're doing well. I'm just, honestly, it's been a day. I'm currently in a, what is it? A wind chill advisory. Because, oh boy, it's gonna get to like -15 to -20 degree wind chill. Do I think aliens would be attractive or not? I think it really depends on the alien. Okay, so I actually have a lot of feelings about this. About how I think aliens would, like, be, you know? The thing is that I don't think that the human body is the ideal form. So, like, just based on random evolution of, like, an alien race, I don't think they're gonna look like a human. I mean, there's an infinitesimally, I didn't say that right. Infinitesimally small chance that, like, they might look like a human, or they might be able to look like, show themselves as if they were a human. So like in the realm of non-human aliens, I cannot tell you whether or not they'd be attractive. It all has to do with their personality, you know? Especially, I'm just thinking at like Doctor Who, those rhino dudes, those rhino aliens. They're kind of hot though, no. But yeah, and also I'm pretty good. Thank you for asking. I'm just honestly vibing. Don't really know what to do. Not feeling gaming like usual, so here I am. And my god, gosh darn freaking thing isn't working very well. Which is frustrating. Bruh. Okay, I think I got that. Aliens from Cowboys versus Aliens. Okay, I gotta look that up because I don't know what the aliens look like from that off the top of my head. Cowboys versus Aliens. I'm not sure the aliens from Cowboys versus Aliens would really be my type. So if they're like that, I don't think they'd be very... Also, I think he's in a... I think Sputto Jack's in an ad. But, hello, Zara. How are you? Sputto Jack just asked me if I think aliens would be attractive or not. And I said, I don't think they'd look like a human. So I don't think they'd be attractive in, like... There's only one alien I simp for, and her name is River Song. Okay? I'm pretty sure she's an alien. Or is she just a human that got, like, unfortunate circumstances? Because I'd also simp for that tree lady from the, like, the second episode of the revamp of Doctor Who. I only say that because I just rewatched the first 2 episodes. But yeah. Yeah, the aliens from Cowboy vs. Aliens. Not my type. Not gonna discredit them. Not gonna say they're not attractive. Just not to me. Nor much of the human race, I think. Zara. You gotta. River's Song is this badass. Just like, she's fucking like, God, I love her. She's so fantastic. Oh my god. Like, you gotta watch Doctor Who. Or at least you gotta watch the reboot. Dude, why is this, like, just so bad? Bruh, hello? Theoretically, if there was really attractive aliens, would you view them differently than ugly ones? I mean, personally, probably not consciously. However, I will admit that there might be, like, as their capability, I don't think that I would, like, judge their capability differently than, like, just differently based on how they appear to me. But I do know that that is a thing that people subconsciously have to battle, kind of like in the workplace, like how there's fucking just generally like this culture of like, oh, if you're really hot, then you're so much more capable than other people, when that's not true. And it's a very subconscious, not a very like big thing. So like there'd be some biases that I would have subconsciously that I'd be fighting. Amy is hot, okay? Amy is really hot, from Doctor Who. The ginger, with Matt Smith. Yeah. Amy is very hot. Oh my god, why is this just so fucking annoying to me, dude? Oh my god. Like, I don't think I'm pressing any other button that would make it so, like... Oh, I want to display the edges. I forgot about that. Kaworu. I don't know if I pronounced that correct. Is that Neon Genesis? Yes. Huh. Is that kind of a small head? Based on the photos that I'm seeing, at least. Yeah, he's got quite a small head. Oh, I'm just making a 3D version of this one thing that I drew that I sent to the Discord a while ago. And yeah, that is Neon Genesis. I haven't watched Neon Genesis yet, so I don't know the character at all as a character, but he's got kind of a small head. You know what anime character I'd simp for who's an alien? Well, no, actually he's not an alien. Wow, I keep thinking of as like non-humans as aliens. That's so just not correct. I'm thinking, wait, no, is he an alien? I don't know. The teacher from Assassination Classroom. The teacher from Assassination Classroom. I can't take myself seriously with that. Vasha Stampede is an alien I respect. God, I need to finish, I just started Psycho Pass. It's really good. But I am partially rewatching Bleach because it's my favorite anime. Neon Genesis is definitely in my list of to watch, though. I'm so used to, like, Smiley Face Guy? Yeah, Smiley Face Guy. Yeah. Yeah. The Squid Teacher Man, who teaches people how to kill. Yes, I like him. I think he's funny. And he's very capable. I don't know if he's an alien. Yeah, Psycho Pass is the mind read gun one. I'm not super far into it, but like, it's really good. It's really good. Oh, I also finished Demon Slayer recently and Blue Exorcist, both of which are very short animes, which I was really sad to find out. And I don't know how long Psycho Pass is, but I'm gonna be so mad if it's short. Cause like I just finished Bleach, dude. Bleach is long as fuck. And like I wanted to watch Bleach. It's good. I want another long series I can get really invested in. Like darn. It's really good. I am kind of weird when it comes to watching anime because I don't like to watch it dubbed. I mean I don't like to watch it subbed, but I need to watch it dubbed because my ADHD is like I can't just sit there and read captions. However, I have bad audio processing. So like I also put on subtitles. So not only do I hear the English, but I can read the English when I'm not listening. It's only 24 to 26 episodes. That's so low. That's so few. I mean, I'm definitely gonna watch it, but like, darn. Why? I also need to finish all the Bleach movies. I haven't seen all the Bleach movies. I've only seen, the Hell one. And that's just because it was recommended at the end of one of the episodes, saying, like, hey, yeah, to watch the rest of it, watch the Hell movie. And I was like, huh. Oh, you're lucky. Dude, I'm like, I need to do multiple things at once, which is why partially, like, if I'm just talking, that's fine. I can just, like, not do the art stuff. But that's why I have the art stuff for when I'm not just talking and, like, trying to be engaged. But it's, like, I usually have to have something else going on, which is why I always like to listen to, like, podcasts or, watch TV or something while I'm doing other stuff. Mostly playing Minecraft. But, like, yeah, it affects me not being able to, like, really focus fully on a TV show 100% of the time. So I need to be able to read it. Yeah, I feel that. That's partially, I don't watch movies. It's bad. It's really bad. I I don't understand how people have, like, the capacity to just sit down and watch a movie. It's such a commitment. It is such a commitment, and I'm not ready for that. Like, sit down for, like, hello, Timmy? But sit down for, like, what, 2 hours to 3 hours, a couple hours at a time and just sit there and watch the same thing? Dude, huh? I can't do that. I mean, I can do it when it's, like, in a movie theater. But that's only because I'm, like, kind of forced to. But when I'm, like, home, or, like, anywhere, really, where there's other stuff that can distract me, I'm, like, just shooting all around the place. Like, dude, I have a fucking glass banana. This is my banana of friendship. It's just hanging out next to me. This shit would distract me. That's why I don't watch movies. I need to do something with that. I need to find a place to put it. I took that banana of friendship out of storage on New Year's Eve. I showed it to stream. And then I just kept it right there. Well, no. Wait, did I have... Oh my god, did I have this desk for New Year's? God. Brain. Oh, nice. Yeah, see, like... when it comes to shows that make you, like, actually think while you're watching them, I get frustrated, and it takes me ages to watch them, because I'll, like, start watching it, and then I'll just, mind will start wandering, but then I'll just not see what's going on, but I have to, so it's like, I pause it, rewind, rewatch, realize I did kind of listen to it, but I didn't actually process it, so do the, it's like, do you ever experience the thing when you're reading, like, especially something that's boring or whatever, you read it, you start on the first line, you're like, okay, these are the first few words, and they get to the end of the page, and you go, oh, wait, I did not read any of that. Nothing. What were those words in between? Because that's me, but with everything. Yeah. That's actually one of the things that, like, tipped my psychologist off to, like, no, psychiatrist off to, like, me definitely having ADHD. When you watch documentaries, you pause every 10 minutes to talk to yourself about the topic. That's a mood. That is a mood. I've gotten better at just, like, listening. It's taken me a while to get used to listening, but I've gotten used to listening to people. And, like, I'm a huge nerd. I mean, I am an enormous nerd. I watch, like, educational videos in my spare time. I like Stuff You Should Know is my favorite podcast next to Factually by Adam Conover. Like, big nerd. So, like, I like just, like, absorbing this information, right? And then sometimes I'll see someone who will listen to me, and I'll just, like, regurgitate that information with my take on it. Be like, isn't this so wild? And they're like, huh? You don't remember what you did yesterday, but you remember this weird information? I'm like, yeah, dude. Weird memory stuff, you know? But I can't, like, talk to myself about these sorts of things for some reason. I wish I could. Maybe I should practice that. I don't know if that would work. I love guns. Pause. Ramble. Yeah. Yeah. Now, if that ain't a mood... You know what I just realized? Wow. I am so observant. I just realized that Fire and, like, a couple other people calculate how long the delay is. Either based on when I respond after when they send the thing, or based on when it shows up on the screen. I had no idea. We were watching roughly 40 hours of Warhammer lore because it looked cool. Dude, that's a mood. Oh my god. That's a mood. I've been just, like, really in-depth watching a bunch of, like, Shifrilus? Is that? Oh, you do it based on what it shows in the stream. Ah, that makes sense. Schaefrillis Productions, I think is his name, as well as Film Theory and Game Theory. I've been watching a lot of those as of lately. But sometimes there'll just be a couple things I get kind of into that I'll just like go down a rabbit hole of just listening to, like watching all, like just finding out all the information about this like one topic. I just love, that's why all of my friends who are autistic and just have like a bunch, like just their like special interests, I like love when they info dump. I love when they info dump. I just like, I want to know everything. I want to know everything that you love because I want to know like all the details about it because I just love knowing how everything works, you know? I like having a lot of knowledge. You watch another 10 hours a day of Five Nights at Freddy lore. Oh my god. That's a mood. I mean, I haven't actually like, personally I don't know much about Five Nights at Freddy's. Mostly because for some reason when things are really popular, I think I still have that subconscious like 2010s era Tumblr brain of I'm not like other girls. So if something's popular, I'm just like naturally not as into it for some reason. I like finding my own things and I'm like, yes. This is what I like. That one show, The Queen's Gambit, that was one of the few things I've actually liked recently that has been popular. That I liked while it was popular. It was so good. I don't know if, like, I am autistic or not. I definitely have ADHD, and there's a lot of overlap between autism and ADHD. Like, a lot of symptoms really overlap. So I don't fucking know. People have speculated. My autistic friends have speculated. My therapist has speculated. I have speculated. But fuck if I know. No, I didn't watch Queen's Gambit recently. I watched it, like, last year. That's recently to me, Zara. I don't have a concept of time. I don't know what time is, to be completely honest. Like, I've been out of work for what? Well, okay, no, this is, like, apparently I'm going on week 8 of my finger surgery. Week 8. Ocho. It's been 2 months. Huh? I haven't finished setting up my apartment. I moved in November. What is time? I graduated college like 2 years ago. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah. You got mad because your music artist friend got more listeners on Spotify and you couldn't gatekeep? That's a mood. I struggle so much with not gatekeeping certain things. Because I'm like I want to gatekeep certain things. But also, I, like, really, really want to, like, get more people into it so I can talk about it and people understand what I'm saying. But then, I genuinely find that, like, so many people, like, if I introduce them to something, they're just like, meh. And then I'm like, love this thing that I love so I can just tell you all about it. Just, like, talk to you constantly about it. Like, just, come on. Learn about this thing. I know you would enjoy it. And they're just like, eh. I'm like, come on, dude. Been here since 10K. Shut up. Yeah. Listen, hey, if I ever manage to blow up, I don't think I will. But, you know. I never know what's gonna happen anyway, so fuck. You'll know you'll be one of the first less than 400. And people don't even watch regularly, so. No, some people do, but it's not like a large percentage of the 315 followers it says I have actually watch. It's so bonkers to me when I, like, get really into someone, like an artist or just someone, like, on the internet, right, who makes media of some sort, before, like, they're ever really known, and then they blow the fuck up, and I'm like, wait, they weren't popular? That was me with AJR. AJR opened for Lindsey Sterling when I saw Lindsey Sterling in the third time I saw Lindsey Sterling live. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the third. So when I saw her in Albany. And so then AJR had a small concert down in Hamden, Connecticut, because I'm from Connecticut, It was like $10 to get in. It was just a floor with like the stage was like this far off the floor. I met them. I saw that, like, I met them at Lindsay Sterling's concert. I just talked to them. Like, they're super cool. It was a great concert. This was right after the release of first EP. And now apparently they're like huge. And I'm like, oh, huh. I kind of fell out of listening to them. Huh. Good for them. Like I'm happy for them. Good for them. I have a photo of me looking like a doofus when I was like, what, 14? When I met AJR. And like, yeah. I don't know why I thought wearing like a peach colored dress would be ideal for a concert. A quick one before the Eternal Worm devours Connecticut. Huh? I'm trying to figure that out. Hold up. Quick one before the Eternal Worm devours Connecticut. I kind of hope the Eternal Worm devours Connecticut. I don't know who the fuck the Eternal Worm is, but like, anything that devours Connecticut is good in my book. My book? My book. My foot is trapped on my charger. Anyway, yeah. I got some real interesting concert stories. I've mostly just been to a lot of concerts. Yeah. Mostly in Connecticut, weirdly enough. There was this one music festival I used to go to kind of frequently. Well, I was going to it every year for like a couple of years. I saw Edward Sharpe and the Magnetic Zeros there. I saw Barefoot Truth, which apparently, like, I've never met a single soul who knows Barefoot Truth. Don't know why. But I saw Weezer there. Weezer performed at their 20th anniversary. And it was just really nice, like, I don't even know a genre. This really, really nice just festival, low-key, based off the Grateful Dead down in Connecticut on the Sound, New York Sound. And then it shut down because the person who ran it died, and they were like, we're gonna pick it up on in the 22nd year. And then they didn't. You met Scarlord? Oh, that's so cool. Oh yeah, Weezer is the one with the blue background. I saw Weezer live at this music festival, and then I also saw them live with Panic at the Disco, I think. Yeah, it was Weezer and Panic at the Disco. I also saw Wiz Khalifa and Fall Out Boy on the same concert. Really weird. Really, really weird duo. Wiz Khalifa and Fall Out Boy together, I don't know. I didn't listen to Wiz Khalifa ever, so like I didn't really think about it. Nor did I really listen to Fall Out Boy at the time, but a friend was obsessed with them, so she invited me, and I was like, yeah, sure. But yeah, I think that was actually, no, it wasn't Warped Tour. I went to one concert during Warped Tour. I don't know what it was, but I wasn't like an emo kid, so. Well, I wasn't an emo kid, like, in the vibe. But I wasn't an emo kid, like, in the music. And you're gonna see Machine Girl in July in the big city that is London. Oh, hey, Zara, you have a... Well, are you from London? Do you live in London? Zara's London. Yee. No, but it's Jack. Jack, are you from London? Zara, I know you're from London. I've mailed you something before. So unless you moved, or unless that was just a random person's house. I don't know, you could've moved. Fuck. Shit, I don't know when anything happens, ever. Me? Knowledge? Nah. But if Jack lives in London, then hey, you'll have another Londoner. What am I trying to do? What part of this? Oh, yeah, so you are from England, though. Are you from England? Like Southeast England. I don't know the geography of Great Britain. I know where countries are. I don't know anything within any country. Literally, like nothing within a country. In Italy, you show me Italy, I could not tell you where Rome is, and I studied Latin for 3 years. Listen, I know geography. As like I can place countries on a map. I used to do really well in Map Snap. But when it comes to like local geography, like where things are located, I have no idea. Zero idea. Where's Beijing? Fuck if I know. I only know where like Chicago and New York City is. And like kind of Los Angeles. Just because I've... Oh, and Portland. Just because I've been to Portland as well as I've been to New York, been to Boston. Never been to LA, but I kind of know where it is. I don't know where any other of the major cities are in the United States. And Chicago, because I went to Chicago. Chicago. Sarah, how intimately do you know the geography of the United States? You spend too much time with American culture that you know most of the state's locations. Honestly, the state's locations like don't make any sense. It's always funny though, because nobody knows like where a lot of states are. It's really funny. Like so many non-Americans don't know where the states are, and it's the funniest thing to me. But also so many Americans don't know where the states are, and that's like terrifying to me, because I'm like, dude, you live here. You know loads about England, not the entirety of the UK though. Yeah, see, I can do like local geography pretty damn well. So like Northwest Connecticut. No, just Western Connecticut, New York City, and Western Massachusetts. But really anything else I couldn't tell you. Oh, and some of Michigan, actually. I know where Kalamazoo is, Lansing. I lived in Mount Pleasant for a month. Visited my friend in Kalamazoo for a bit. Went to Grand Rapids a couple times. Yeah. And Zara is saying that, oh, I'm such an American because I don't know where London is in the UK, but I know where the UK is. Like, I know where England is. I know where Luxembourg is. And Andorra. I met someone who is the granddaughter of the president of Andorra. I used to be her counselor, actually. And unlike a lot of Americans, I know that Africa is a continent and not a country. Because apparently fucking so many people think that Africa is just a country. No, dude. What? No. You make very educated guesses, though, if that counts for something. Okay, dude. Hold up. I need to get you a little quiz real quick. Okay, let's see. Tell me how long it takes you to do this. Your great-granddad met the Queen. Nice. I used to live across the street from the person who owns Timex. But he only lived there for like 3 weeks out of the year. Cool Math Games is top tier. Fucking quality. That's how I got to know like the actual states locations. 'Cause I was never taught it in school. We were never taught geography in school. I just kind of picked it up because I was like, I want to learn this. I'm gonna learn this, and I did. 'Cause why not, you know? Okay, so while you do that, Zara, I'm gonna attempt to do this a little bit. Okay, so I got that. And one on each side. Bruh. Just play CSGO on school PCs all day. Dude, oh my god. I mean, that ain't a fucking mood. I would play... Ooh. I would play, like... Might just use my mouse, honestly. Might be easier than my actual fucking drawing pad. But anyway, that's besides the point. I would just play so much cool math games. Like, it was ridiculous. It was absurd. I honestly forget what games in there, though, I would play. Huh. Oh my god, Agar.io. I would play Agar.io like crazy. I forgot about that game. My friends and I would just like fight each other on it. What a goddamn... Did y'all have Agar.io? Like, did you ever do Agar.io? Was that a big thing for you? Because, oh my god. Most of those are blocked. I once found a command where I shut down a couple people's computers. No, not Slither.io. It is that Agar.io. It's different. They're your circles, and you just kind of encompass them. It's a lot of fun, actually. I really enjoy it. Let me try to like. Bro, I hate this. Why is it so like just unable to fucking... I think I need to recalibrate this at some point. I love Agar.io. I'm not going to use my pen. Oh, have I played Slither.io? I have a couple times, but I only really gained popularity after I stopped playing it. So yeah, that's fun. How many blocks is this? 2, and then I'd say 5. 4. Oh yeah, the dot doge. Yes, dude. I had an account and everything. I was fucking baller. Two, 5. Two, 5, 2. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm doing this based off a thing I actually drew, so I'm like struggling a little bit with actually getting all the proportions and everything. 'Cause I did this with originally isometric paper. I think it was actually isometric grid paper. No, this one was isometric dot paper. My other one was isometric grid paper. So like I'm trying to actually count it without the lines for each line and get like a decent... Oh my god, I just figured out a thing I did wrong. I'm actually looking at this and I'm seeing a thing I did incorrectly. Huh. Wait, but how? I hate trying to visualize these 3D things so I never notice I mildly messed up. Anywho, I'm just gonna try to do this one thing. Let's see. Let's erase it. Go. 2. Yeah, I think I did that right. really watch Jacksepticeye. Yeah. Weirdly enough, I never really got into that. I have had such like a weird internet cultural experience, if that makes sense. Zara, you messed up my area. You messed up where I'm from. You messed up New England. Don't know what to say, dude. Actually, hold up. I want to play that. They're so small because they were the first ones, dude. Cool math games. Map snap. What did I say? Here, okay, I'm gonna do this. Make sure that I can mute the tab. And then show y'all. Here, okay, so. There we go. Cool. Okay, fine, hydration. Let's see. Wait. Oh wait, no, okay. Yeah, please just ignore all the ads. This is Microsoft Edge, so it doesn't crash my computer. So it has like, dude, I love Agario. Let's see how long this takes me. Virginia goes up here, pretty sure. Kentucky, it's more over here. Missouri, is it? No, it's like on this side somewhere. Oh, I forgot that it frickin'. Oh, hello? Huh? I forgot that it doesn't let you just keep going. New Hampshire, right there. Kansas is here. Vermont, Texas, Colorado. It's like here. Nah, JK, that's right. Yeah, I fucked that one up. Okay. Georgia is somewhere. How does it fit in here again? I think it's here. No, that one is on the border. Okay. Rhode Island goes right here. Alaska, Minnesota, California, Arizona, Arkansas, Oklahoma. Hello? Can you stop refreshing, dude? Tennessee, New Jersey, Florida, Idaho, Utah, New Mexico, Oregon, Montana, North Carolina, Mississippi, Nebraska, Indiana, Iowa, Delaware, Wisconsin. I was slightly off. I got that one right. Massachusetts. You've schooled 4 hours, dude. Wyoming, Illinois, Maryland, Alabama. Been there. It sucks. Michigan, West Virginia. Stop refreshing. Oh my god. North Dakota, Connecticut, my home state. Ohio, aka just corn. Pennsylvania. Long states drive through, same with New York. South Dakota, Louisiana, and Nevada. Why is this one Kansas, but this one not Arkansas? What do you mean it's Arkansas? America, explain! I do not want to show y'all me doing Snappy Maps Europe because it won't let me make a mistake and then just figure it out later. So. Let's go back to this. So yes, it took me like 2.5 minutes, but that's because it kept fucking refreshing. And it kept refreshing and it kept like fucking me up. But anyway, yeah, so like I know where shit is. Ha. I live here. I should know where things are. But that was my little flex that wasn't even really flex. I would show y'all Europe, but I live in one of the tiny states in the top right. Jack, you should go to bed. Or at least try to take a nap. Straight up. Like, honestly. I appreciate you being here. But you should go the fuck to sleep. It seems like it would be important. I mean, sleep is generally kind of good. Talk about that makes me want to go to sleep. Shit. I want to take a nap. I need to change this music. This music's making me want to take a nap. Let me see. What else is there? You get 4 hours. Okay, so here's the thing. You gotta plan it so that you get your. If anything, I would say do 3 hours so you can get approximately full REM cycles twice. Because it takes about 1.5 hours to 2 hours to get a full REM cycle put in, which is what makes you feel rested. So you could wake up after two REM cycles and feel rested so long as you finish the REM cycle. It's how I got through to like. It's how I got through sleeping every other night in college. You gotta make sure you get the right REM cycles. You gotta make sure that you like fill them. It's easier said than done, but like yeah. Red flag for both of y'all. I don't like soda or fizzy drink or whatever the fuck you guys call it. I don't like soda. I don't like anything that's fizzy. I like water and caffeine. Hey, at least I don't call it pop. Pop. Wow, I really don't pronounce letters. You're on Lexapro and you also have insomnia. It's so hard. That's a mood, dude. Honestly. I never slept on Lexapro. No, I did sleep a lot on Lexapro. I was also depressed. So that might be it. Room temperature water. Refreshing. The water at the dentist is pretty damn good, though. I will say that. You're gonna come at me? You're gonna tell me I'm wrong? Wicked Witch of the East, bro. I actually don't know all the words to that. Ah! It's not warm. It's just room temperature. Hello, Toothless. How are you? I've been eating so much lately, so like I'm so full right now. And I hate that feeling. You're here for you don't know how long. Sarah, I'm always cold. My room is not warm. My room is not room temperature. For the most part. Especially not when the wind chill is, you know, low enough that there's a warning that I could get frostbite in 30 minutes. I love living here. Ow! Thank you, Toothless. Oh my god. I appreciate you. Thank you, dude. Make sure you take care of yourself, though. You ate 2 whole pizzas and a large fry. That's a mood. I bought pizza. I'm like, I just haven't been eating much for a while now. So I'm like, my stomach is complaining. It's like, dude, you know not to fill me up like this. You don't work out or do anything. So. Okay, so I think I'm almost done with this little bit. Don't know if this is the correct distance from the bottom, but it also look good. As long as you take care of yourself. Okay, so yeah, I think this is how it's kind of supposed to be for right now. As far as I can tell, so far. It's so funny how it changes. Jack, that is so fucking, that's such a fucking mood. Straight up, 100%. Except, like, right now, like, my body's in, like, a war between boredom and ADHD medication. Because ADHD medication makes me not hungry. But boredom makes me want to eat. So it's like, how? Why? It's either like I eat too much or I don't eat at all. And I'm like, there's got to be balance there somewhere. Like, can I please just not like binge and then like not? Can I please just like, I don't know, eat meals? Or like eat a regular amount? Nah, instead it's like, oh yeah, you're gonna eat like 3 boxes of cereal in a week and a half. ADHD meds are so fucking... You know? When I first got on them, dude, shit. I didn't. That was a trip. It's a mess. I was a mess. I still am a mess, but in a different way, in a healthier way. That makes sense. I'm a mess in a healthier way than I was. But also, too, let's go lay down. God, I sound like I'm talking to a dog. That's just like a quick flashback to my dog Lily of like, Lily, go lay down. Damn, dude. Fuck. You're on meth, what do you expect? That's a fucking mood, dude. That's one of the funniest things, I think, honestly, about taking Adderall or anything like that. It's like, yeah, no, it's literally amphetamine, methamphetamine. Like, shit. Sorry? That's what pissed me off so much when I first got my current job. Well, the job that I'm not on right now, but the job that I'm on leave from right now. But like, I had to get a drug test, right? Because it's manufacturing and they, like, want to make sure that you're not, like, you know, fucking around with drugs while you work heavy machinery. But because of my ADHD meds, I had to prove that it was, you know, prescribed. Which it is. But it took them so long. It took them so long to just send my fucking drug test to a doctor to hit me up and be like, hey, is this prescribed? And I'm like, yeah, here's the prescription number and the doctor, and here's their phone number. You can call them if you're not sure. Took them 2 weeks. 2 weeks to do that. Dude, hey, so, like, this is prescribed, right? Like, you're not taking illegal medicine? Yeah, no, it's not, like, no, yeah, it is prescribed. Like, yeah, I'll send you a photo of it. Like, what's the best email? I am on Adderall for ADHD and Prozac for my anxiety. My cat and I take the same anti-anxiety medication. We both take Prozac. Obviously, she's on a much lower dose, but I'm also on, like, one of the lowest doses. I have the same antidepressants as my cat. I mean, Prozac is, like, a miracle drug when it comes to anxiety. I'm pretty sure. Like, one of the first ones that, like, it's one of the oldest antidepressants that I think might be an SSRI. And it works very well for a lot of people. But still. Yeah, no, my cat has anxiety. She keeps licking all the fur off of her stomach. We don't know why. But she do that, so she's gotta get assistance. I think I need to erase one more layer of this. Yeah. Yeah. I self-prescribed Mr. on top. That was me in college, honestly. I'm of the age where I can legally go to a dispensary and, like, buy weed, but I don't. I've kind of gotten out of the habit of it. How do I refocus myself on the center? There I go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, like, I smoked a lot of weed in high school. Not high school. Wow. No, definitely not high school. In college. Mostly because it was just available. But, like, I don't know. I've come to terms with the fact that I am a fan of lucidity, which is why I like being aware of my surroundings and shit, which I never got when I would, like, drink or do any other drugs, really. Heroin? I don't know, man. Shit do be. It really do be. I don't know where this goes. Mom. 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 Yeah. Yoshi. Mom. Anyway, so every time you smoke, yeah, that's why, like, I don't know, it's really hard to get reliable weed. Especially in places where it's not legal in the UK, right? Or is it and I'm just stupid? Is that correct? That's not tall enough. Oh yeah, it is illegal. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. It's honestly really difficult to get, it's really difficult to get reliable weed if it's not legal. Or it's not like, you know, US where there's a shitload of different places to get it, and it's hard to, like, trust it in a way, you know? I'm illegal, Zara. That's what we're talking about. I'm illegal in the UK. Motherfuckers just smoking the toilet, dude. That shit's so whack. Did I even do this right? Fuck. Just gonna delete this. And this. Yeah. I think I got that right. That looks better. Y'all don't know my reference, but this looks better. Oh, also, Toothless, I have a question. Oh my god, I just hit 3,000 views. Fuck yeah. I have a question. Did you hit up my Redbubble store? Because apparently there's some things that are shipping to Ohio. Because I haven't made any sales on it in like a very long time, and then I suddenly see. Says that we should go just buy more TVs to put in the halls. Y'all got fucking TVs in the halls? Who the fuck from Ohio bought something from my Redbubble store then? I do have a Redbubble. Yeah, you could, if you have Discord, you could join my Discord. It's in one of the tabs in there. It's because I'm a photographer and I do art stuff, so like, and I do other art stuff. Photography is art. School propaganda. See, I went to high school. I went to like an all-girls Catholic high school. It was the worst. Oh, so here you go, Toothless. Listen. I tell y'all I live in Western Massachusetts. That motherfucker's tiny. This area is small. Yeah, there's still a fuck ton of people around here, so. Ohio, it's just a lot of corn. It's like the whole state is just a corn maze. I'll be trying to find my friend Mel and just like, go, okay. Where do I think where do I go? And oof, good luck, Toothless. Okay. This something goes out further. Yeah, I think it goes out to here. And then it goes like, whoop. I don't think it's that far though. I think it's just this. And then attach. And you go here. I think that's what I did. Nope, it's shorter. Yeah. Go what? What? Go through the corn maze looking for my friend in Ohio, because the whole fucking state is just one big ass corn maze. No, I was talking about me going somewhere. Okay, so erase, I go from here. Is it 2 in? It is 2 in. Is it 2 down? Yes. Huh. 2 is the same with my town in Connecticut. Well, my first town in Connecticut. You went to a Christian primary school and then a currently Christian secondary school. You're an atheistic Satanist? That's a fucking mood, dude. I literally, what is it? I was a gay atheist leaning towards witchcraft in my all-girls Catholic high school, and I got kicked out of the gay group. It was an oof. It was a time. It really was a time. Why did I make it off-center like this? I don't know, but I hate it. And I added an extra line at the bottom. Yeah. Scrap that. And then it just goes down from there. I want to be using my actual, like, pen, my drawing pad, but it doesn't seem to want to be working right now. So I have to use a mouse. But I got a new mouse, so. New mouse recently. So, like, Toothless stuff, y'all know. Dude, yeah. All girls schools are just the fucking worst. Especially when you're like, all girls religious. Just so. I was gonna say Toothless and Zara, you both know I already have. Y'all already know I got a new mouse. I'm pretty sure at least. But yeah, stream bonding moment. Being queer and going to an all-girls school. All-girls religious school. Whew. Sometimes you could find some nice gays there, but sometimes you're like me and you get fucking kicked out of the gay group. And left to be a lowly gay, wandering the halls. At this point, I don't think you and Toothless know anything, honestly. I don't think either of you know what I thought you guys knew. But then I got a new mouse. Yeah, I got a new mouse recently. It was like the stream title and everything. Y'all both know this, I say. It was a stream title! Honestly, that's such a mood. Okay, listen, okay. I actually put thought into, like, my stream titles and, like, my go live notifications, okay? They're not generic. They're literally me, like, trying to, like, just be fucking me, you know? Like, I put a little me into it, you know? Dude, it wasn't even the last couple of streams. It was, like, a while ago. Like, it was, like, it was, I had it like the day after New Year's. Cause Tallboy gave it to me for Christmas. See? This is my mouse. Nah, like I don't blame you, honestly. I think it's so funny. I mean, it's not like it's like big, like it's not like it's like big groundbreaking information like, oh my god, I got a new mouse. As someone who doesn't play games that really require like a mouse to be great. But yeah, I think it's so fucking funny. Y'all are so great. Why did that, had it, huh? The new headset was both my Go Live notification and the stream title. But sure, it counts. I got it today and I sent it to the Discord. Okay, so it's 3 notifications. Minimum. It's in the Discord! Okay, Zara. Awesome. That's great. Toothless. God, it's so fun. Cause like, okay, it's like I never get like upset or anything about this if people like don't know things that like I think are super fucking obvious, but I just think it's so fucking funny. Like I literally sent the photo of it like right after I opened the fucking box at like noon today. So like 8 hours ago, dude. God. God, I fucking love you all so much. No, it wasn't a warning, Zara. I just had the advisory. Which means I can only get frostbite in 30 minutes. It takes 30 minutes to get frostbite for me. I mean, probably more around 10 minutes because of my Raynaud's, but the National Weather Service doesn't really take that into account, considering that's like only 20% of women have that. Zara, me and you are an interesting team. Yeah. I mean, I think we're all just a vibe, to be honest. We all just have a similar enough vibe that it's like, put us all together and it's like, huh? Is Fire not in the stream? Are you in stream, bruh? Bet. Ah, they're doing stuff. Okay. Makes sense. Just curious. I honestly don't know how Yoshi got another... I don't know. I don't know how to answer stuff. I think I'm just like... Okay, what would my role in our team be? What would my role just like be in like the whole fucking... What's my vibe in regards to y'all? That's the best way I can describe it. Owl expert here. Ornithologist. Huh? I'm the homosexual. I'm also apparently... Oh yeah, Zara, I forgot about that. I'm Mummy Nish, apparently. Although Zara fucked up and was a non-Brit at first and said mommy. I can accept that title. I'll accept that title. Why are you sticking your face into a glass pile? That don't seem like it'll be fucking... Exactly. I'll accept either, but like... I did, Fire. You didn't even try. Oh, definitely Toothless. I did it. I think. As far as I know how to do, I did it. Have fun, Fire. Motherfucker just comes in assuming I didn't do it yet. Dude, when I tell you I'm gonna do something, I will do it. It just might be a couple months. Just like how when Fire said, yeah, you should make a stream suggestions channel so I can suggest things for you to stream. And I said, yeah, sure. So I did, and then he just fucking put a shitload of different games in it. And was like, when are you gonna check it out? And I was like, I don't know. I will at some point, though. And then, start of the new year, I went through and I looked at all the different games. I got a bunch of different games. Like, I will do it. It's just a matter of when. I can never guarantee that. Yeah, honestly. I think I've kind of unintentionally become, like, parental. I want to be more of just, like, a homie or a sibling. So, like, I give advice, but I'm a homie mostly. Let's just chill, you know? Zara. Let me say your earlier statement about homosexual. More like homie sense set. I fucked that up. I don't even know what I was trying to say. I don't fucking know. Homie Frenchwolf, yes. I'm a homie module. Just one part of a homie. What the fuck? I was just coming back to say, I like the nuncle. Oh, I'm the homie bot. I'll be the homie bot. I'm the homie bot. Because I'm a homie. But I'm not quite sure that I'm human. Nor is a lot of my friends, actually. Apparently. I once was like... fucking... Apparently, I was such a cryptid in college that I managed to get an entire group of people wondering about whether or not I was just a collective hallucination. Zara is clueless. We love you, Zara. But I need to, like, actually think about that sort of thing at some point. Eventually. Because I don't actually think about other people enough. Non-binary bus. Huh? Zara is proud American. You are one of the spiciest soups. I don't know what you are, Toothless. Jack, you're new, but if you stick around, you too could get us to talk about what kind of soup you are in our soup squad. Because soup is a thing now, apparently. I have not seen the non-binary bus. You too can be like me. Confused. That's me. That's me all the time. Oh yeah, Catman. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot you were Catman. Catman. Okay. Oh, Zara. Toothless followed me on TikTok. Followed him back. Someone else knows my TikTok now. I honestly don't remember who else has TikTok. Maybe Bubba? They're a meme. The new school will be like, vaccine class, transgender 5G class, Kamala Harris history, communist climate change class, gay/transagenda lunch, COVID muzzle 101, butch biology, non-binary nap time, lazy socialist algebra, Joe Biden gave us home. I love that. Sorry, you followed me? Fuck, what? When? So I want to follow you back. Fuck, dude. Are you the tiger person? I'm not gonna say the full name, but is it Tiger? Is it Tiger and then something after that? Fuck. Okay. Bruh. Oh, someone followed me though. Someone else followed me. John DeBar. Don't know who the fuck this is, but... Oh, we do have to pledge allegiance. I stopped pledging allegiance when I was growing up. Because I said, fuck this, actually. Because I was like, this is spooky. This is weird. This is fucking cultish. Like, fuck the United States. Fuck God. I ain't gonna pledge allegiance to this shit. But yeah, no, we have to do it. Yeah, mostly at school. But you don't have to. I want to run a cult. I have joked before that I don't think I can ever, like, get a large following on Twitch, but I think I can get a cult following. And I'm fine with that. Just spam my TikTok comments. Okay, let me see if any of them will fucking show up. Homie, literally nothing is showing up. Pledge allegiance to the flag and the United States of America. And to the republic for which it stands. I haven't said it in a couple of years. I don't remember it. Bro, why is literally none of it showing up? Oh, fucking finally. Found ya. Notice me, mommy. I'm here. It's me. Spicy soup. Okay, I think those are the only ones I got. Mel! Mel, there's someone else from Ohio here. This goddamn libtard's not standing for the flags. God, I hate Republicans so much, dude. Also, nobody's liked my most recent TikTok, and I'm salty about it. Hello, Uber. I'm gonna follow you back to show you love and be your 500th follower. No, not 500th, 55th follower. 54th? You liked it? Thank you. I literally just saw that you liked it. It told me all my fucking red flags are my face. Tell people of like, wow. Because literally, do I just have to come here if I ever just want like likes on like my TikTok? Do I just have to go live and be like, hey guys, hey Toothless, hey Zara? Nobody's liked my TikTok. It was Mel! That makes sense. I accused Toothless of buying something from my Redbubble recently. Did you buy that like the tote bag or whatever? Dude, you put 2 hours in the video and got 6 likes. That's kind of why I've mostly just given up on putting effort into my videos. Which is why, like... hold up, actually. I'm not doing any art right now. So let me transition, and by transition, I mean just totally switch to another scene, because... I am big now! Large. Wait, speak. Someone speak. Ah, there we go. Banana magnet. Yes! Huh. Zara, that's weird. I don't know. Yeah, like, I just know that TikTok has finally been getting used to my face. Because, like, when I first started posting on TikTok, it was literally, like... I literally got, like, 11 fucking views on a video, right? Or, like, 574 on one that was just, like, just a trending sound. But it was, like... 9 likes, you know? Fucking goddamn 10 views, 12 views, 11, 24, shit like that. And then I started posting more, and I started like making TikTok like get used to the fact that this is a face. I'm pretty sure, at least. And I started getting like almost 200 views, and I'm like, that's not a lot, but like, hey, it's fucking something, dude. I got like 13 likes on one, or 23 likes on another one. I'm like, haha, I am fucking vain. Shit. You made a 1-minute video of your dog and it got 200 likes. Good shit, dude. My most watched TikTok is literally like, it's me when I was in the woods, right? And I was walking around on a log, and I looked down, and I saw a bunch of little, like, pieces, like, bits and pieces of a pine cone just scattered on the log. And I just went, don't squirrels eat those? Am I just a squirrel? And that's my most viewed TikTok. It's just me going, am I a squirrel? While on a log in the middle of the woods. I mostly first started posting TikToks just because, like, fuck it. I have a lot of funny videos on my phone, and I was like, why not? And the first one I ever posted was actually of Jasol, so the Jasol. LA brown-haired boys are somehow famous. Honestly, yeah. I think half of TikTok is just thirst traps, and the other half is, like, nonsense. And I'm here for both of them, to be honest. I like nonsense, so that's my vibe. Like, one of my original ones wasn't me talking, but it was a friend talking sent this to me, and it was just...
Oh, there's Perry.
Oh, there's Perry. And he pans to a gravestone that says Perry on it. What the fuck was in a cemetery? Saw a gravestone that said Perry. And just went, oh, there's Perry. Sorry, did you see the first one I posted? Because that one is Just Soul. That one is actually the Just Soul. You just gotta stalk my fucking TikTok full of nonsense videos and like me calling my friend Santi daddy and him just going, oh. Because he was pushing me on the swing and I just said, thanks, daddy. And he just went, oh, you're welcome. You don't have to. You don't have to. Or this one of my fucking friends, Shep, just screaming all-star. Like, just... Maybe it's just me, but all the blonde-haired conservative women and brown-haired frat boys will never be attractive to me. People have their tastes, honestly. I don't think a lot of people, for me, are like... I'm not attracted to people... I'm mostly ace, right? So I've never looked at someone and, like, felt sexual attraction. However, I'm a photographer. So I look at people and I go, yes, you are just, like, aesthetically pretty. And yes, I am fine with that. Don't worry. Don't worry, Toothless. So, like, I see a lot of people, I'm like, you are aesthetically pretty. Might not be, like, the aesthetically pretty that, like, I'm drawn to, just, like, weirdly, but, like, yeah. Oh, also another TikTok that I keep just getting more views and more likes on is me trying to teach my friend John how to fish with his hands. With his bare hands, because here's a story. So I grew up, right, I would go to, like, a lake. Dude, call me Chris. Call me whatever you want. It's so hot. So hot. Burlap is also hot as fuck. Not gonna lie. But, like, I've been getting less... I'm like, losing my simpiness over Burlap. I'm slowly becoming less and less of a simp for Burlap. I'm getting it out of my system. My symptom. My symptom. But yeah. I got a hand warmer. And if you couldn't tell, I've low-key been sleeping on my couch. So just ignore that. Ignore this stuff in the background. I don't know. I don't really simp over people ever. But then I discovered this motherfucker. And I was like, oh, you're actually kind of hot. Fuck. You refuse to acknowledge Zara. Because you're not ready to give up your simpness for Chris. You're still experiencing the symptoms. Addison Rae is so weird. Who is Addison Rae again? Oh. Yeah, I don't know shit about her. I honestly like Bella Poarch. I think she's kind of fucking rad. Also, wow, I have such a square face. I always forget how square my face is until I see it, like, you know? I'm just gonna... That's better lighting. There, you can actually see my cheekbones. Which I have, I promise. I'm not just I'm not just a boneless mass of flesh. I don't think, at least. Pretty sure I'm not, actually. I can't confirm it. No, pretty sure those are bones. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got bones. You gotta check, dude. It's called science. Okay, Jack, listen. Sounds like something with no bones would say. Zara, listen. I don't know, man. I've broken one bone, but I've done enough stuff to have broken more bones, but I haven't broken those bones, so fuck. I don't know, either my bones are strong as fuck, or I don't got any. It's one or the other. I haven't seen an x-ray of mine ever, so fuck, I don't know. So welcome back. Let me just fucking... Yep. Oh my god. So many likes. Ah! But yeah, I also prefer a lot of fictional characters. I was an enormous simp over Captain Aizen, Sosuke Aizen, for a while. Ichigo Kurosaki is great. I'm not a huge K-pop person, to be honest. Although, I do fuck with Psy. I really do fuck with Psy. Psy's pretty fucking rad. Like, he makes quality music, weirdly enough. Did you know that Psy has a song with Snoop Dogg? It's called Hangover. It's actually kind of a fucking bop. I just have a really weird music taste. Yeah, really weird music taste. Kaworu? Don't know if I said that right. The Kaworu person. That person. He's got a small head. That's all I gotta say about him, to be completely honest. I don't really think much else. All I know is I fucking adore Ichigo Kurosaki. And Sosuke Aizen. Literally, I changed my skin on Minecraft to Ichigo Kurosaki, because I'm a nerd. I don't know, but I will. Oh. They are pretty. They are very pretty. That one of the main, fuck, what are they called? Not moderator, I don't think. One of the main people who are, like, not the main people, like, not the people in charge, but the dogs. I think, well, they're considered, like, dogs or whatever, in Psycho Pass. One of them, who, the main character, whose name I don't know them well enough yet to know their names off the top of my head, he's really hot. I'm just gonna say that. That was, like, kind of a long-winded explanation to, like, try to just explain that dude is hot, but he do be, though. Jinx is hot. And I think she's old enough for that not to be weird. I can never know when it comes to fucking characters. Jinx age. She's 21. Oh yeah, okay, so we're like a year apart. Jinx is hot. Jace is 24 in Arcane apparently. Jinx is really hot. Okay, I need to find, okay. Buy in Arcane. Yes. I'm a huge fan of Echo, but I haven't seen Arcane yet, so. Jinx is more my type, though. I like chaos. I honestly don't have a type. The last girl I dated was a fucking, like, a 4'11", like, meek, mousy kind of, like, witch. And I look at Jinx, and she's like this chaos, like, chaos god. And I'm like, yes. Murder me, you know? Murder me respectfully. So toxicity, that's a fucking mood. Oh, truth is, we're just talking about people where like fictional characters we're into. For me, it's Ichigo Kurosaki and Captain Aizen. Oh my god, and Yoroichi. Yoroichi is fucking fine. I'm just a simp for a lot of the Bleach cast. Most of the characters there. Goku. Zara. Who is the Karo Sensei? Yeah, Karo Sensei. Quality. Top tier. Fucking love him, honestly. I really need to rewatch that. Assassination Classroom is fucking top tier. Oh, dude, and also, fuck, what's his name from Black Butler? The demon from Black Butler. Shit. What's his name? Oh my god. I was a superhero kid too. But like now I like anime. Also Raven. I'm gay. Raven. I was really into like I was also fucking like obsessed with Hawkeye for some reason. I really like Jeremy Renner. I don't know why. I genuinely don't. It doesn't make sense. Ishida. Yes. Shoko? Shoko? Huh? Yeah. It's cute. I get like really into very specific characters. Dude. Y'all, okay, so like, hear me out. When it comes to Life is Strange, that's like one of my favorite series of all time, right? When I identified with Max Caulfield a lot because like my hair used to be here, brown, bangs like that. I'm a photographer. I left high school a year early for my senior year to be in a different place where I studied photography. Granted, it was college, so it was 4 years instead of just one, but like, I was gay. Really into girls with blue hair. Just couldn't turn back time, unfortunately. So I really fucked with Max Caulfield. Oh my god, dude. Fuck. Why can't I remember his name? Life is Strange. Antagonist. Dude, Mark Jefferson? Oh, Mark Jefferson really is something else. I would say that much. Fuck. He really do be something else. I was way more into Mark Jefferson than I was anyone else. And I think that shows just like the terrible taste in men that I have. Like, I have a horrible taste in men. I freely admit it. I have a terrible taste in men. Any man that I've had a crush on in the last, like, my life. No. Bad. That's why I don't like to, like, pursue any romantic interests that I have, because I'm like, nah, you're probably toxic, and I'm just not seeing it. Jack, same. Big same. And I feel bad saying that, but like, listen, Mark Jefferson is fine. He's so fine. Damn. Like, I have replayed that game like 3 times. Mel and I actually went through it together, but Bayonetta could step on me, and I would thank her for it. I love Bayonetta, straight up. I played through the entire game. The first one, but like... quality. Bayonetta is fucking top tier, dude. Zero Suit Samus? Yes. That's all I have to say about that. Yes. You don't have to say anything else. That's it. Yes. I like... y'all are just, like, bringing back up, like, old memories of fictional characters I used to simp over. I was really fucking obsessed with Loki. Like, from the original Avengers. I also don't know. Last of Us. Korra. Dude, Korra and Asami. I just remember when Legend of Korra came out. Like, Legend of Korra coming out. The episode of Legend of Korra when Korra comes out. I remember when it came out. And it was like, oh, Loki is definitely a non-binary icon. 100%. I love Loki. At least one of the original Lokis. I don't know any of the more recent, like, iterations of him, but in the original Avengers. I also haven't seen Endgame. So no spoilers, because I've avoided spoilers. And if you spoil, I will ban you immediately. No hesitation. And I'm not even shitting you on that. Like, granted, also, I probably wouldn't remember the spoilers, because I know I've gotten at least one spoiler for Endgame, I just don't remember it. Are we just listing off people, like, we think are fucking, like, characters we just think are fucking hot? Because I'm for this. I'm also learning more people, though. I don't know everyone. Yes. Yes. Kratos, I don't know very much, but he's a vibe. I need to look all these up. I'm glad I have Google open. Felami. Yes, that's... Yes. Yes. What do you think about this? And I'll just say some characters that are just... Yeah. I just, like, I don't know. Off the top of my head, many characters who are just like, yes. Besides, Ichigo. Aizen. Bill Cipher, weirdly enough. Hey Vector. Cancel. Bill Cipher, honestly, I had a thing for. Granted, I just fucking love triangles, so, like... I wish I was lying about that, too, but I'm not. I fucking like triangles, dude. And Bill Cipher was fine. I like... spooky shit like that. That was more of like a couple years ago thing, though. I haven't really actually simmed for anyone in a while. And I kind of know one's commenting on the fact that I fucking said Bill Cipher. You like circles, Zara? Dude, circles are just... Triangles are ideal. Triangles are like the apex shape. It is like the most ideal shape. A triangle is the best shape. Straight up. It's the best to build shit with. It's the most stable. It's fucking fantastic. It's perfect. Triangles are so perfect. You can do so many things with triangles, dude. Octagons are not nearly as stable as triangles. And the only reason that bees use hexagons is because they have the most surface area. And that way they can pack more of them in one thing. Circles are just so, like... They're too smooth. It's unnatural. It says I have a ring light, so that's literally a circle. But, listen. Ruriko. I don't know that character, honestly. No comment about who I said. Bill Cipher. Triangles are not underwhelming. triangles are how I built the fucking, like, you cannot make a tessellation with a circle, okay? You cannot make a clear tessellation with a circle. You make a clear tessellation with a lot of different fucking things, with, like, squares and stuff. However, triangles are the most appealing, because you can use that to be, like, a fucking, you can use that as isometric paper, and thus you could actually visualize, like, 3D stuff on a 2D paper, which is how the fuck I do my 3D weird things. And it's just like, dude, I have so many feelings about triangles, because, like, dude, the fucking numbers, like, the way that you calculate the fucking, like, sides of a triangle are so fucking great. And you can tessellate them. You can endlessly tessellate most of them. At least a lot of them. Equilateral triangles, primarily. Circles go roll. But you can only have one circle at a time. And have it fit together. Circles just don't make sense together. They don't. You got circle, you got circle. You can't have circle. You know? You can have triangle. These are triangle, you know? Triangle. You can have triangle, but you can't have circle. They don't work. I have a lot of feelings about this. I really like triangles, okay? Dodecahedrons are fantastic, however. Triangles. You can put triangles into fucking, like, most other shapes, too. You can split most things up into triangles and have them be, like, perfect triangles. Hexagon tessellation is not the only acceptable one. It's only acceptable in nature because, like, you know, it has the it's most bang for your buck, so to say. But triangles. Although, to be fair, I will say that I can't remember the fucking... What's the name of it? I forget. I lost my train of thought. We got from what shape is the hottest because I said Bill Cipher is hot and I really like triangles. The sun is just plasma that we think is spherical. It's not perfect. You learn collected. Listen, hold up. I need to show you my favorite rock that I own. 1 second. Hey, buddy. My neighbor's gonna think I'm so weird. Okay. So first of all, one of my favorite rocks. This is one of them, right? But this is my favorite rock that I have. Yes, they're just available. I keep them on display. It's this rock. And, like, look how perfect that shit is. And it's smooth. Do you not see how perfect this is, dude? Look at it. It's perfectly fucking, like, it's even all the way around, and it's just, like, it's nice. This is natural. Fully natural, dude. Nature made this. Nature made this. Harry Potter and the audacity of this bitch. It's so beautiful. Like, it's so beautiful, dude. It doesn't have to be right angle or equilateral for it to be fucking gorgeous. Because you can cut it right in the middle and, like... And then you can do, like, trig with it. Do a lot of cool... You can do fun math stuff. Ping pong is not the ideal game. And this is coming from someone who used to play extreme ping pong. I love ping pong. I adore ping pong. You don't need to fucking play ping pong with a goddamn triangle. But here's the thing. They're isolated. You cannot have multiple spheres next to each other. That's my issue with them. It's never perfect, you know? My biggest issue with spheres and circles. And yeah, Zara, right? Triangles are fun in math. Well, maths. Because apparently it's plural for you. But like, they're so fun in math. Dude, I love trigonometry. Once I actually learned how to do trigonometry, I'm like, I love this shit. At least like basic trigonometry. I'm a nerd. But yeah, I got this flat triangle that's really good for like, it's a good rock for skipping. And then I got this triangle. This one's my favorite rock of all time. It brings me joy. I really like rocks. I don't know. I don't like circles. They're just too bulky. You can't fit them somewhere, you know? Oh, I gotta hydrate twice, apparently. I like how Jack just goes, drown. You have a box of minerals? Dude, I have a 30-pound bag of rocks. Half of which are fossils. That I found in Lake Michigan. In one day. This is one of the rocks I found in Michigan. You have Skittles? I have marshmallows. They're not rocks, they're minerals. Rocks are fucking minerals. Skittles. They're Skittles. What? Skills. Are you making fun of my regional accent? Where I don't pronounce letters. You little bitch. No. Absolutely not. Oh, no. Oh, I don't want to embarrass myself that much. Alright, I already do it enough. I really like rocks. And I really like mushrooms. Oh, you know, American candy is kind of whack, honestly. That's why I will actually import, like, Aero? A-E-R-O. Listen! Characters as shapes to rocks. That's the fucking, like... That's just the fucking vibe of an ADHD brain, if I'm being completely honest. You don't like mint chocolate? Send me all your Aero then, please. I'll take it. I like it. Shit. Like, straight up. But Zara, how the fuck do you not like mint chocolate? I don't like people who, like, get Cadbury smooth milk. I don't like the sound of that. But maybe. It didn't land where I wanted to, but it landed up, so. But how, yeah, no, like, let's do this, I think, I'm pretty sure you mentioned that before. But, Zara, how the fuck do you not like mint chocolate? I don't understand people who don't like mint. Tastes like bleach? Have you ever had bleach? Like, why do you know what that tastes like? And then also, how the fuck does mint taste like bleach? Or are you talking about like the After Eights taste like bleach? So I don't know what After Eights are. I've never had them, so I could not. I can neither confirm nor deny. But God, now y'all are making me wish I got mint chocolate ice cream. I got chocolate ice cream. I want mint now. Mint chocolate chip is fucking quality. High key. They're so good. Like mint just... Chocolate ice cream is the best. However, mint chocolate chip, I don't like gum. I don't like how anyone likes gum. And I don't get how anyone likes gum. It's just like it's... Makes me nauseated after a while, to be completely honest. Yeah, if I eat, if I ever chew gum, it's just like, ugh, just like rubber in your mouth. Once the flavor goes away, and even then the flavor's like, ugh. My body doesn't like the fact that there's like flavor but no substance. Knickknacks, Solo, Iroh, and Knickknacks are awful. Y'all just speaking in... You're speaking in British. I don't know what the fuck that shit is. Also, I like how my knee kind of blends in with my chair. This is my knee. Hubba Bubba. Hubba Bubba's good. I will tolerate Hubba Bubba sometimes. However, it's not really worth it because it's like... You have to spit it out like shortly after. I used to chew a lot of gum, but... I don't know, it's not my thing. Granted, I'm also weird in the fact that I don't like most things that most people like. Big League Chew is quality. Big League Chew is fucking top tier, dude. I mean, granted, I used to play softball and shit, so like we would just kind of have it. But, so yeah, like, I mean, when I did sports, mostly when I did softball, that was like a big thing that we got, but I like it. Zara, you think you're the pickiest eater to exist on this earth? I pretty much just fucking have every day, pretty much one of the things I have to eat are nachos and chocolate ice cream. So I feel that. You were playing baseball as a kid and pulled out grape Big League Chew. I just like the classic one, to be honest. Oof. Kids are bonkers. Best food is sensation sweet chili. Best food is ice cream. Stand by that. Also, wow, why is this eye so much smaller than this eye? I'm just realizing that. Oh, it might be because of the... Dude, Zara, same. Literally same. I'm like, okay, so like I like stuff as plain as it can fucking be. Like, I like things that are just, like, plain. Like, I don't like flavor on things. I like certain flavor, like chocolate. I like certain flavor, like mint. In some circumstances. But, like, I kind of just like to default to, like, plain as fuck things. Like, when I eat nachos, it's literally just chip and cheese. Good mango ice cream is so good. Fruit flavored, like, ice cream? Shaved ice. Ice cream? Also, I think I did realize that the reason my eye was so much smaller is because, partially because the fucking... Oh, well. I'm a lopsided face. I'd be like that. I'm happy with that. It's always weird when I figure that out, though. Anyway, this is weird because I'm actually, like, just, like, staring at myself and the screen. Seasoning is, like... I don't eat beef. And also toothless, that's the same. Same. I mean, it's what surrounds it, you know? Like, I don't know. I just have, I'm really sensitive to taste. So, like, if there's anything different, really, I can't taste it. Toothless, same. I like ketchup, hate tomatoes. Oh, Zara, I'm sorry. I can go for some chicken sometimes, but, like, beef, red meat. I've had 2 hamburgers in the past decade. I can't eat pears. I'm allergic to pears. Weirdly. One thing I don't understand, one type of people I don't understand is people who eat any, like, non-apple like an apple. Like, just bite into the fucking side of a fucking, well, any non-apple or, like, thing that's generally eaten like an apple. Like, I don't know, are mangoes eaten like an apple? I don't fucking know. I don't eat mangoes. But yeah. Zara, you are a sinner. How the fuck can you just go up to a tomato and go, ah, just fucking eat it? Huh? Listen, people think I have issues for, like, some of the weird stuff that I eat. Like, the weird way I eat certain things. But tomatoes, like an apple. No. I mean, like, you do you, but, You used to eat onions as an apple? Oh my god. Brownies are one of my safe foods. Same. I mean, honestly, I think a lot of us just vibe because we're weirdly similar. We all seem to be weirdly similar. Like, damn. It's good to know that there's other people like me, though. We're just fucking weird, y'all. I don't know if I eat anything like an apple, to be honest. Just because I'm like, I don't like really... Oh, dude, I don't go out with my family ever. I haven't seen my dad more than twice in over 2 years. But I've kind of learned to just, like, kind of just do that when I'm eating. Or I've partially learned to use both hands to eat, which is why I'm mostly ambidextrous. You have apple faces. That's a fucking mood. Listen, I think one of my longest phases recently when it comes to food is when I just had... Well, when I just had nachos, like, every day. And then also when I just had brownies every day. It was really unhealthy, but, like... God, I want to eat, but I'm not hungry at all. I just want food. Shit. They're gonna go speedrun a Nesquik. Okay. I'm trying to think. Is there anything I can eat that's like... I'm gonna go get my carrots. I'll be right back. That's healthy. I want carrots. They crunch. makes orange juice orange? Is it beta carotene? Because I think it's beta carotene for carrots, and if so, then it's like, I just like beta carotene, apparently. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we're all autistic. Because, yeah. What the fuck is my... I use Papa John's thing, I guess. Okay. Do you see how pretty this glass is? It's like... It's got little lines and shit. This was $1 at the dollar store. I got fucking orange juice on my hand. It's unpleasant. I love carrots. I got carrots. I unironically used to not be able to say carrots. I used to have to say carrots. I just love carrots. I couldn't say anything else. I couldn't say carrot. For years, and I don't know why, because I physically could say carrot, but carrot was my go-to. Zara, what time is it for you? Yo, go the fuck to bed. Zara, Jack, go the fuck to bed. I'll end my stream in like a minute because it's been 2 hours, and I'll stream earlier tomorrow. Yeah, it's been 2 hours. Hey, Rodolfo, what's up? Okay, fine, I won't, but... Y'all motherfuckers need sleep, okay? You know me. You know I'm much more pro stop watching my stream so you can sleep. Oh, you're sick as fuck? I'm sorry. You don't need sleep, you need answers. What? I mean mood, but what? Chill here until you pass out? I'm fine with that. I mentioned this yesterday. I really don't like buying things that are perishable because it's such pressure to finish it, you know? At least when you live alone. Because if it's perishable, then I'll fucking, like, I probably won't finish eating it before it goes bad. And then I just waste food, and I hate it. So it's so stressful. Quality. I'm gonna put it back though. I'll be right back. I don't have a consistent normal sleep schedule, honestly. Ooh. I really need to, like... Fuck, what do I need to do? I was gonna say I really need to remember to something, and then I forgot. Oh, I really need to remember how to teach myself. I really need to remember to teach myself to use chopsticks again so I can eat Cheetos without suffering. That's literally the only reason I know how to use chopsticks is because I want to eat Cheetos without fucking up my like fingers, you know? I have a weirdly consistent sleep schedule, but it's been so fucked up lately. I recently had a dream I was streaming while I was asleep. Like a weird dream where it was like I was streaming and like y'all were watching me sleep for some reason. And I don't know why. It was really fucking weird. But like, am I getting like Twitch stress dreams when I'm not even fucking stressed about Twitch? You might just rest your eyes. Okay. Okay, Grandpa. Rest your eyes. I'm sure you won't fall asleep. My grandpa would always just be like, I'm gonna rest my eyes, and then just like lay back and like, and then just conked out. I'm gonna go rest my eyes. Okay, Grandpa. Have fun, Zara. I am older than you, but you are Grandpa. I'm also Grandpa, to be fair. I feel like I'm too young to be this old. I just bought another knee warmer. And I have a fucking hand warmer in my pocket right now because my hands keep getting cold and there's a wind chill advisory, so. My house not being very well insulated means either the heat's gonna go up like a motherfucker and I'm gonna have a very high natural gas bill because I have to be heated by natural gas. Or I have to suffer and put on a bunch of blankets, and I'm literally wearing 3 socks right now. Dude, okay, Jack, I high-key feel that. I'm really lucky that I never actually got the symptom of nightmares from my PTSD. But, oh boy. Ooh, I understand the struggle. I also got grandpa knees and back. I've had a really bad back all of my life. To the point that my shoulders are at different heights when I'm standing up straight. Sitting down is fine because it's like my butt's on the same level. But my back gets so tight that my like legs get fucked up. So I literally had to go to get my back cracked every like 6 to 12 weeks for a couple years, and I still need to technically. And thankfully insurance covered it. But it also, like, covered me literally getting massage, which was fucking fantastic. Because, like, it was cheap as fuck. Because it was covered by insurance, so I only had to pay the deductible. And, yeah. So, that's great. But, yeah, no, I just ordered new knee warmers because I lost my knee warmer. I'm so happy online exists. Because that's how I have literally any homies. Besides college, but how else would I have found out about the college I would have gone to, honestly? I wouldn't have. But also online is the source of my trauma. A lot of my trauma. So, I'm just kind of vibing. It has its ups and its downs. It'd be like that, you know? I think it has way more good than bad, though. It just has to do with, like, where on the internet you are, you know? I really need to just stop saying you know every, like, 5 seconds. every two fucking sentences. Also, I need to get a power tool. This is totally off topic. I just looked over and I saw my shelves that I just have on the floor. because I have shelves to put up, but I need a screwdriver. One thing I've learned is that, like, the internet has enough of a component of real life that it can work for some people. In that, so long as you remember that everyone who you interact with is, like, actually a human being. You know? Like, the internet is just, like, it's not as removed from real life as a lot of people think. Even though it does feel like it's removed from real life. However, I don't know. I've come to terms with the fact that I kind of like lucidity, you know? I like being lucid. I like being aware of things. I like living in, like, I love being in tune with real life and being aware of that sort of thing, because you kind of have to balance that, especially if you spend a lot of your time online. You gotta still remember that, like, IRL is a thing, but also I do recognize that certain people's situations make it so that IRL is not an actual, like, viable option for them, such as how it was for the majority of my life, which is why up until recently, really, like, I was kind of miserable and not doing anything. But then when I moved in with my last roommate, Emo Boy, that was probably the best thing to have ever happened to me, if I'm being completely honest. And now I have my own apartment, and I live alone. I stream. I'm trying to get this. I have 1 more month left to get this to be an actual fucking thing before I have to go back to my job. Which is not fun, but And Jeff, do you mind if I ask how old you are? More or less. You don't have to give me an exact number. I'm just wondering. Just because I am 22 years old, so. I have seen some shit and been around for some shit. And it's like, I used to be like that. But I've kind of come to terms more with making myself consistent. Like, if I'm being completely honest, the way that I act on here is pretty much the way that I act, like, with most people. Like, this is just me. I try not to put on a different face or a different personality. I try to just kind of exist. However, I will admit that I'm a lot shyer in person. I'm, like, a really shy person, actually. I don't know if you'd really believe that, but I'm a really shy person. Okay, so you're under 18. Okay, yeah. So, things change. Honestly, 100%. Things change. I find things tend to get better. I went to college at 16. I dropped out of high school, so I don't have a high school diploma. I went to college at 16. And I was, like, really miserable. Like, my first year of college, I did so many drugs. So many drugs. Don't recommend that. I do not recommend that. I did a lot of LSD, which it did actually help me learn more about myself and who I am as a person and help me become more, like, in tune with how I want to be with the world. However, it was a really bad idea because my brain was not finished developing. It still is not finished developing, so doing LSD is a huge risk that I took, and I'm grateful it turned out fine, but it was an unwise decision. I will fully admit that. And then my sophomore year in college, right? I was, like, 17 and 18. I was happy for the first time in my life. I had an actual friend group. I had, like, a good balance between my homework, my classes, my alone time, and my friend time. I balanced everything. Was perfect. It was great. I was very, very happy. And then every single one of my friends left. After sophomore year. Every single one of them left. Every single person I got close to. The first people who actually taught me that I was worthy of, like, love were suddenly gone. And I have reactive attachment disorder. So, like, I have attachment issues. So that, like, was a huge fucking blow. And I was at, like, one of the worst times of my life, my junior year. And then senior year was getting a little bit better. I was getting more stable. You know, I was, like, trying to come into my own, trying to like, do my own thing, trying to just finish college, you know? I was pouring myself into my art. I was, like, really working on that. I was really just trying to, like, use art as a form of therapy, which is how I've always done it. At least with photography. And like my senior thesis, because I have my bachelor's degree in photography, my senior thesis was on how I use photography as a means of self-therapy and a way to process my emotions, as well as art in general, which is very good. I'm really proud of that. And then COVID hit my senior year of college. And this was like shortly after like I got kicked out by my parents. I lived out of my car for a little bit. I slept on the floor of one of my friend's studio apartments for 3 months. Because I couldn't afford an apartment. But I had a job up there and I didn't have anywhere else to live. So I'm very grateful for that friend to let me sleep on their floor. Surprisingly not uncomfortable, actually. That was a really good summer. But like, I've always been of the... Welcome back, Zara. This is taking a completely different turn. I'm kind of telling my life story at this point. It's my life story through college. So it's like, when I was, like, yeah, I also got, like, let's just say because of an event that happened my freshman year of college, as well as a couple events that happened prior to college, my senior year, someone who was involved with the event in my first year showed up suddenly, and that's what triggered my PTSD. So my senior year of college, suddenly I had PTSD. Made an online group of friends, right? Fantastic. But it wasn't great, you know? Worked on my thesis, worked on my art stuff, poured myself into my art, poured my emotions into the art, had a gallery date set up to show my senior show, like my art show in a gallery. COVID hit. That got canceled. Graduation got canceled. I finished senior year of college. I didn't finish, I hardly passed my classes. My teachers just gave me a passing grade, partially because it's like, I knew what they were talking about. I was present enough in classes, and like, it was my last semester, and it was a really difficult semester, like emotionally. So I think they just kind of were like a little bit more lenient. But I didn't finish my thesis. And that's a graduation requirement. However, thankfully, the deadline for it was pushed a lot. So when I graduated college, I had no idea what the fuck I was going to do. No idea what I was going to do, because I couldn't go, like, I had nowhere to stay, really. My mom and I, we have a okay relationship where it's like, I can stay with her for a little bit if I need it, but I can't actually live with her. And my dad, I don't really talk to him. My brother was living in China at the time. Because he taught in Beijing for a couple years. And, like, so I stayed with my mom for, like, 2 weeks. Not even. To just try to, like, get stuff settled. And then I moved in with some friends in Michigan. So I drove from Connecticut to Michigan. It was a 24-hour drive. Like, straight. Like, I left at midnight, got there at midnight. It was a great drive. I did it alone. I loved it. It was fantastic. And then I stayed there for a month, but it was getting really overbearing. One of my friends who I was living with was getting really overbearing. I was sleeping on a couch. There were 4 other people there. It was like, I'm a very introverted person, so it's like that much social interaction, that like inability to have time to myself was just really weighing on me. While I was also trying to process all this trauma and emotions that I was dealing with, as well as my like PTSD, as well as just like all this shit. And thankfully, backtracking a little bit, the January of 2020, I got a therapist. I actually looked on psychologytoday.com, which is a good place to get therapists. You search up your, like, where you live, and they give you a list. You can put in your, you can actually put in your, like, insurance, your issues, like what you want to get treated, people who specialize in something. If you have a preference on their gender, you can put that in. Like, for me, I don't trust male therapists, so I specified that I want a female therapist. So I went to therapy, and I literally, the first day in therapy, I sat down and I looked at her, I said, listen, okay, so I have a lot of trauma, and I know that if I do not tell you all of my trauma right now, I'm not going to. I will avoid it, and I can't. That's not something I can do, because I'm pretty sure I got PTSD because I'm also studying psychology. It's like, I know this. Therapy has been one of the best things for me. 100%. it depends on the therapy. Therapy can be useless for some people. Therapy can be very helpful for some people. There's so many different types of therapy that it really depends on who you are and what works best for you. Like for me, talk therapy is good. Talk therapy is perfect, as well as art therapy. For some people, dialectical behavioral therapy is fucking fantastic because it's kind of like changing the way that they act based on. It's complicated. There's a whole bunch of different types of therapy. I also did a little bit of EMDR, which is something with eye movement that helps retrain your brain so that your traumatic memories no longer take the neural pathway through your amygdala, the fear center. And when you have a flashback, it no longer causes anxiety because it no longer is wired through your fear center. You also gotta shop around for therapists. You really gotta like find an actual like therapist that works for you as well as therapy style for you. But yes, my therapist and I fucking love her. She's great. She's not my favorite, but I think that's great for me. But yeah, anyway, so therapy, I just trauma dumped, and I was like, okay, yeah. So thankfully I had her to talk with every day. I mean, once a week. But yeah, so I went to Michigan. It got really overbearing. I couldn't get my thesis done, but I needed to get my thesis done. So then I had a friend who I met through that former, like, online friend group in Discord that I had for a while. Met him through there. One of my friends vouched for him. So I said, okay, I trust him. He had an extra room. I went down to Alabama. Drove from Michigan to Alabama. A month after I moved to Michigan. All the way in Alabama. That was, oh my god, horrible. So bad. Thankfully, so see, like, the thing is that I finally was able to actually focus on my thesis because I had stability in my housing and didn't really have food insecurity, like I had for a while prior to that. But like, that was a whole mess. That whole place was a mess. It was both of our faults that it didn't work, you know? But he was an asshole. I will say that much. But at the very least, I didn't have to worry about survival. So I was able to just get my thesis done. And I did it, finished my thesis, turned it in. And then he kicked me out. I was in Alabama. I lived in Connecticut. That's a 18-hour drive, at least. So I drove back up to Connecticut. Lived with my mom for like a week. No, not even a week. Oh yeah, no, I lived with my mom for a week to just try to like recover emotionally because like I couldn't do anything else. Like I was just so burnt, you know? And then I moved in with a really close friend of mine in Massachusetts. And then she ended up kicking me out a month later. Because her boyfriend didn't like me. And she did this with zero notice. Literally zero notice. Like, I came home from work one day after she wanted me to go back to work because, like, she's like, you gotta start paying rent. And I said, okay, yeah, that's fine. Like, I really appreciate the fact that you've been letting me stay here for free. And I do understand I need to pay rent. So, I will do that. She kicked me out. And trust me, I'm getting to a better part. And, like, I literally came home from work. She said, I think you need to go. And I said, can I go tomorrow when I don't have work? Because I just got home from, like, 4 straight days of work. She's like, no, I have to leave right now. So I'd pack up everything and leave within 2 hours. Drive down to my mom's. Figure out what the fuck to do. So then after a bunch of time, I was driving, like, an hour and a half commute to my retail job. It's fucking bullshit. Thankfully, after a month, I found Emo Boy. We worked together, actually, but he was like, hey, my roommate is moving out. I know you need a place to live. I like where I live. It's a nice house. It's got 2 backyards. I need a roommate. And I said, I need a place to live. And, like, I moved in. And this guy is, like, one of the nicest people I ever fucking met. No, he's a total asshole, but, like, he's, like, a very nice asshole, you know? And, like, that's just when, like, this was just 4 years of straight bullshit. Me, like, getting a little taste of being good, like, a little taste of happiness. Because I genuinely felt to myself that I was happy my sophomore year of college. And then that all got taken away from me. And I was really stuck on that for so long. I was so stuck to the fact that I wanted to get back to that time. And it took me, like, at least a year and a half, if not 2 full fucking years, to finally get to the point where I was like, no. Like, that was great. That was a really fucking great time in my life. But I don't have that anymore. I lost it. Fuck. No fault of my own. It just happened. You know? That just needs to stay a fond memory. And I need to find what new happiness I could build for myself in the future. And that's what I continue to do. That's what I still continue to do. That's why when I was at Emo Boy's place for the first time, I was not in a good place. Oh, no, I was really in a bad place. But thankfully, he's very nice. He was very, very nice. He'd, like, listen to me. He'd hear me out. We'd talk about some stuff. I try to be there for him because, like, he's been through a lot of shit, you know? We just really bonded. And, like, yeah. I have started becoming more and more happy. I've started to become my own support for myself, you know? Like, obviously you need support from other people. However, for the longest time, literally the only support that I had was my therapist. That's it. The only person who I had, like, who I knew, like, I could rely on was my therapist. And I was paying her. Oh shit, there's an ad. Oop. Yeah, like, I had a therapist. She was the only person I had. For any amount of fucking support at all. And I was completely alone for a couple months. I might kind of drag this on for a little bit until the ad is over. But yeah, it's kind of like, I don't know. Things have changed so much for me. So much for me. It's things are so much better for me now. And I'm so, like, I don't know how I got here. But I know that the entire time I've kind of just been, like, slowly working to that point. It's like, if there's anything I learned from therapy, it's that it's just baby steps. It's just always trying to be better. And if you... Okay. Now ad is over. Yeah, one of the biggest things I've learned is that, like, if a tragedy happens... Oh, and I also lost my grandpa at one point during that, and he was the only family member I actually ever felt loved and accepted by. He's the only person I ever genuinely considered family. I lost him. I'm trying not to cry about that. Fuck. But, like, just every day. You gotta, like, you can let yourself feel the pain and the sadness, and you need to. You need to let yourself feel the pain and sadness, and you need to process that, because that's really important. That's the only thing that can help you grow, you know? It's the only thing that can lead you to a place where, like, you can move on. You just, like, feel it, let yourself feel it. But don't let yourself wallow in it. Things get better. Even if it doesn't feel like it will. I don't know if I've cried on stream at all, but... Now I look high as fuck. But... But yeah. Basically, Jack, like... Things feel like shit, real life sucks, but... Just keep moving forward. Keep just trying to be better. In any way that you can. It doesn't have to be, like, anything big.
Never has to be anything big. One of the biggest things I think is that just, like, I'm the kind of person that I don't judge anyone. Ever. For anything. But, like, the only people I can really be friends with are people who are trying to grow. Like, I've had friends who've done fucking crazy shit in their past. People who, like, feel like they'll never be, like, forgiven for shit. It's not like murdering someone, you know? But, like, just, like, big things that people have told me that they've done or have talked about or, like, have, like, severe mental health issues, stuff like that. And I'm, like, I want to be as much of a support as I can for those people or people who I care about. With my only thing being just, as long as you're making an effort in any capacity to move forward and be better, you're great. And sometimes, dude, it takes time. Like, shit. Like, fuck, dude. It takes time. It took me, like, 2 years to get over the fact that, like, I lost all my friends and lost my first idea of what I thought happiness was. 2 years. And 2 years in therapy. That I made myself go to. Just, like... And, like, I'm not in a great place. I'm not in a perfect place. I'm not as good as I can be, but I'm so much better than I was. Like, oh my god, dude. First of all, like, me moving in with Emo Boy was, like, the best thing I could have done. It was the best place I ever lived, best roommate I've ever had, and I've had a lot of roommates. We just really got each other, and, like, it was just pretty much by chance that happened. And then we lived together for a year, and it really sucked when I had to move out, because of mistakes he made. But this is just a new part of my life, you know? I have my own apartment. Like, when I'm not on workman's comp, I have a pretty decent job in manufacturing. It's just like, keep taking steps, do what you can. Oh no, it's not easy at all. It's not even remotely easy. It is one of the most difficult fucking things I've ever done and most difficult fucking things you will ever have to do. Straight up. Like, getting through each day, even, is so fucking hard. It's so difficult. Like, genuinely. Like, ha. There will be days where things feel really terrible. There will be fucking months even. Like, when I first developed my PTSD, I didn't leave my bedroom for, like, a month and a half. Straight up. My friends had to bring me food. I couldn't talk to people. I couldn't leave. I couldn't do anything. Which is when I got really close to people online on Discord. Because that was the only social interaction I had, but I couldn't leave my room. And, like, I didn't go to classes. Nothing. And it's like, it just took so fucking long. But as long as you just keep trying to be better. It doesn't have to be every day trying to be better in a way that it's like, you're not gonna have bad days. But every day trying to be better as in you are just trying to make steps in any way that you fucking can. Whether that be, oh, you take a shower for the first time in a while. Whether that be, oh, you, like, look at your phone for the first time in a while. Like, it's something. You gotta you really, really need to celebrate the little things. As much as you can. That's my life story. That's my college story, at least. And, like, I'm leaving out a lot of details. Like, this one relationship I had that was, like, really bad. Bunch of shit. I was, like, an alcoholic. Yeah. But things can get better. Things get better. You gotta just keep getting through even if you don't feel like you can get through a day, just go through the motions if you can. Like, one of the biggest things that helped me was just not thinking about things, really. Just trying to, like, turn off my brain, just go through the motions. You know? But yeah. I also lost another good friend that I wrote a fucking book about. God, fuck her. She's a bitch. She's actually a really great person when we were really good friends, and then I got slighted, you know. even if, and like, here's the thing, even if you're spiraling downwards to rock bottom, that's okay. It happens. So long as when you get there, you can sit there for a minute, try to catch your breath, and then just try to take a step forward. That's my advice. Totally unsolicited advice, totally like, I just kind of started talking about this shit, but yeah. Things get better. Things get worse sometimes. Things will take a step back. But it's never for forever. You know? Yeah. So that's my vibe. That's my story. Just make sure you can. Well, no, I don't know what I was gonna say there. For me, basically, I'm working my way towards happiness. Right now, I'm at a pretty decent place, and I'm happy about that. All I know is that I'm in a better place mentally than I was a while ago, and that's great. Just try to be the best you that you could be, or the best you that you want to be. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know how to move on from that. I really don't. Yeah. It's a good time. Jack, that happens. That really does happen. That's how it felt for a very, very, very long time for me. Very long time. Like, I kept making a step towards getting a little bit better. And then something traumatic happened. Like I was like, okay, I think I'm finally getting, like, mentally better. I think I'm getting to a point where, like, my depression isn't horrible. I'm getting to a point where I can leave my room. And then something would happen. And it would fuck me up. Because I wasn't at a place yet where I could handle anything. Because I just got out of the place where I was, like, the worst. Are you Oogway quoting me right now? Oh my god. I just, like... Sometimes it's just constantly... You hit the surface and then you get pushed down. Then you hit the surface, push down. You know? Sometimes you'll hit the surface and keep going. It's just a matter of keep trying that. And, okay, Zara. I'm gonna get ice cream, honestly. Then we can move on from this. It's kind of been a heavy topic. I hope I didn't bring anyone's vibe down. I might have, but maybe. I hope y'all, like, took something from this, at least. I don't know. I don't know if I have that ability, but hopefully it wasn't just useless info dump of my life. You know? Yeah, alright, I'm gonna get some ice cream. I'll be right back.
Bruh. I fucking hate texture so much. I hate texture. I tried to get my ice cream, and for some reason, there was ice cream on the side of the fucking carton. Like, dude, it was just sticky. Also, okay, have fun. I'll probably be here. Probably won't in the stream yet. It's almost at 3 hours though, so I might soon. Whew. But it's also like, it's only, oh my god, it's 10:05. Gonna put a couple marshmallows in the thing. Welcome back. I should probably put this back on so I can hear the music. Welcome back. I hate texture. I hate when fucking things are like not what I expect them to be. Such as, I keep forgetting I can't use my pinky very well. I just dropped a mini marshmallow on the ground because my pinky can't fully clasp around it. But yeah, I took out the fucking carton of ice cream and it was sticky on the side. I don't like soda. So neither. I don't like things that are fizzy. Like at all. I've also never had most fizzy things. I think I tasted Coke once. Didn't like it. Fucking disgusting. I don't understand how anyone likes cola. Wait, really? Fizziness is frustrating. I only like fizziness when it's like... I only like fizziness when it's like... in Monster, and even that's just because of caffeine. And I got used to it. But okay. Okay, Toothless. I appreciate the lurking anyway. It's person. Someone here. I've been told, though, honestly, that, like... I'm probably autistic. A lot because of my texture issues. But it's primarily, like, mouthfeel texture, you know? Like, if I bite into something and, like, it's not what I expect it to be, it's... Ugh. Like, I can't deal with that. Oh, no. No. Things need to be what I expect them to be, and if they're not what I expect them to be, it's... That's why I cannot eat cinnamon rolls that I don't make myself anymore. Because one time, in, like, 5th grade, I bought a cinnamon roll, right? I bit into it, something squirted in my fucking mouth, and I was like, this is not correct. This is not correct. This is not how it's supposed to be, and then now I can't eat. No, I can't eat cinnamon rolls I don't make myself. Yeah, no, it's like disgusting. Plus, when I had like, I also can't eat bananas anymore because of how many fucking bananas I ate in one day once because there was nothing else I would eat. There was nothing else I liked that was available for 2 full meals. No, for 3 full meals, but the 3rd meal, my camp counselors were like, we're concerned we're gonna bring you to the fucking kitchen. But I ate 7 bananas for breakfast, 5 bananas for lunch. Or reversed. I ate 13 bananas in a day. And now I can't eat bananas anymore. Because the flavor is just so much. And also, yogurt, like I used to like it, but like it's just the flavor of it is... It's so strong. Latex, I'm allergic to latex. I like ham. There's just so many things that's like the texture of it. It's just wonky. You know, it's just like... What the? Something just keeps like moving on my screen. I don't know what it is. I'm trying to think of other textures I don't like. Like Velcro for the longest time. I couldn't handle Velcro. Velcro, just the sound of Velcro, just like would always get to me. I'll be like, this is very, you know? I'm also not someone who like can deal with change very well. Chalk. But I'm not someone who can deal with change very well, so it's like if something is different than what I expect it to be, I am immediately turned off from it. So I just kind of like, I'm like, no thank you. No thank you. I prefer familiar things that I'm comfortable with. Thank you very much. And I will live by that. Mostly with food, though. Almost entirely with food, actually. Like, changes in, like, events and stuff, I don't like. But I can deal with, given time. Changes in food, absolutely not. But your bitch got selective eating disorder because I'm a super taster. Because I got too many taste buds. So, I'm just really sensitive to taste. I hate it. It is very frustrating. You're like, oh, you taste a lot of stuff. You must like food. I'm like, absolutely not. No. Precisely the opposite, actually. Yeah. I like marshmallows, weirdly enough. Sounds are another thing I can't handle. Straight up. I'm so mad because I need to find these earplugs that I got recently that block out most background noise, but you can still hear voices. So I need that for work. So I work in manufacturing, so it's like really, really, really loud sounds just all the time. And it's super overwhelming. It's super exhausting. I'm like, this is too much stimulation. Like, oh my God. Like, so much noise all the fucking time. And I get home and I'm like, I just pass out. That's why when I'm working, I just don't stream it except on weekends. And even then, not all the time at least. Because I'm just like, I'm so exhausted. You know? Welcome back, Zara. I hate flavors and I hate sounds. Like, but I'm also like, I need to have some degree of sound, which is why I can't get noise canceling headphones because it just gives me anxiety. So I also need to like be aware of my surroundings, you know? But if there's too many sounds going on, it freaks me out, which is one of the few issues I had with living with Emo Boy, because like he has kids, so the kids would be there on the weekend. And then if I'd be like just fucking bombarded with sounds and shit over like say I was really, really busy during the week, or like it was a really shitty day at work, something a really busy day at work, I get home and I hear the kids going and I'd be like, murder me. Please murder me. Because I cannot handle this sound. So many noise. Children just fucking screaming. I just want it to be silent. It just needs to be quiet. Just please have it be quiet. Just shut up. But they can't because they're kids. No, I feel that, Zara. Oh my God, I feel that. Yeah. Like, I also can't deal with, like, just a lot of different sounds at once. I also, like, that's partial, my auditory overstimulation issues are partially why, like, I will not let anybody have aux in my car. Never once let a single person. Like, for me, I have to have, like, noise that's, like, it makes sense in the environment, you know, like, around me. Like, I need to have, like, bass noise, which is why I really like the new earphones I got that I subsequently lost. But, like, yeah, like, there was one person ever that I would ever let have aux in my car. But he dropped out of school during the break where I decided that I was going to let him have aux in my car. So I never saw him again. Because he never once played a song I didn't like. So I knew that he had a similar enough music choice to mine that, like, his shit would never piss me off. Like, never get me, like, never get under my skin, you know? I'm really specific about that sort of shit. Especially if I'm driving, like, I have to be familiar with it. Or it has to feel familiar enough. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of
I'm not a big fan of white noise. Just because I think it's just so much. So many sounds. It's just like, it's a lot. I don't know how to describe it. It's so much, you know? Like, there's just so much going on in white noise. It's too much. Even then, for me, it's like, I can't do that. I have to, either I am blaring music in my headphones that I know, because that's better than having a shitload of different sounds, or I need to just isolate myself. Straight up, I need to just leave. I've done that before, too. I've literally just left because it's gotten too overwhelming for me. The more I talk about this, the more I think I might actually be autistic. I need to talk to my therapist a bit more about it, but she doesn't know much about it. That's why I just try to fucking remove... One thing that bothered me so much about Emo Boy is that he could never be in silence. He could never be in silence, so we'd always be talking to people or, like, having music on or something, and I'm like, dude, just please put in your headphones. If you put in your headphones, that's fine. And he did that a lot of the time. But it's like, oh my god. Like, how can you have sound all the time? I cannot understand that. It's too much. It's too much. Just let your brain rest. Please. Oh, dude. Partially lucky because I'm disabled, but I still gotta do fucking everything. Thankfully, though, I'm on workman's comp right now because I fucked up my finger. I got surgery recently, so. But like, you know, okay, do you want to know something that's terrible about the disability system and disability benefits in the United States? If you are disabled and you receive help from the government, you cannot get married without losing all of your benefits. And you cannot have a single cent over $2,000 in your bank account, ever, if you're disabled, or you will lose your benefits in the United States. Fun fact. Yeah, not a single cent over $2,000, or you may lose your benefits, and you cannot get married because your spouse is technically supposed to take care of you at that point. So you cannot get benefits if you get married. It's ableist as fuck. 100%. And a lot of the time, if you develop any sort of disease that's like chronic, your insurance company, a lot of the time, will just drop you as a patient. Will just drop you as someone that they support. So you're gonna be too expensive. American healthcare is fucked up. I love it. I love living here. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, you can't fucking survive on $2,000 a month, necessarily, all the time. Because you get, like, some money per month, but you literally cannot have more than $2,000 in your bank account. So you're pretty much forced to rely on somebody else that you cannot marry. If they're not, like, obviously if they're not your parent. But it's like... It's just as fucked up. Because, like, dude, in so many states, $2,000 is your fucking rent. Like, it's really hard to fucking get rent for cheap enough, but... Oh, nice. Honestly, if my Raynaud's gets bad enough, I will be able to qualify for that. And I'm really grateful that when I went to college, my senior year at least, I was allowed to, oh, there's an ad. I was really grateful that when I went to college, the doctor there yelled at the security person for getting me in trouble for parking in the disabled spots because I needed to park in the fucking disabled spots just to get to class. And if I couldn't, I wasn't able to go to class because I couldn't walk to class because the cold gets so bad that my knees are so painful. Yeah, yeah. And so many people in the United States are just like, well, I'll just park in the disability spot for just a second. Like, don't worry. Like, I know I'm not disabled. I know I shouldn't park in the disability spot, but like, I'll just do that for just a second. I just need to run in and get something. I'm not even gonna turn off my car. I'm like, dude, that's fucked up. If you can walk further, walk further. Suck it up. Synesthesia. My brother used to have that. I don't know if he still... I think he still does, actually. Auditory. Well, auditory visual. Good soup. Does anyone else ever do that thing with ice cream where they just, like, stir it until it becomes, like... Oh, also, soup. Soup! I don't know what's up with soup right now, but... Parks and Times. Thank you for what? It's nice. It's good soup. Good soup. Auditory tactile sounds really interesting. I eat part of it not stirred. Shaken, rather. Until it gets soft enough that I can just stir. You know, just... You know? Good soup. Anyway. Yeah, don't park in handicapped space if you're not handicapped. You have physical pain lives in the country. Oof. I feel that in the way that it's... In the way that, like, physical pain, mental, because I don't have auditory tactile, but for the... I don't feel that in the actual physical pain part, but oof. Country sucks. I don't like country. I hate country. I'm not ashamed to. I like some old country. Like Johnny Cash, that's good country. Modern country, ooh. There are some bangers. There are some classics. Like, fuck. Body Like a Back Road. That's a good one. Take Me Home Country Roads? Is that the name of the song? I don't think that's the name of the song. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road. The Static But Painful? I know how that feels. Yeah. One time I sat on... Okay, this is totally... That kind of reminded me of, like, electricity, like a shock that you might get. One time I sat on my phone accidentally and got, like, electrocuted. I know is the word for when you die from being shocked, but I'm just gonna use the word. And I got fucking electrocuted. Like, I sat on it, so, like, right here in my hip, it just, like, radiated through my entire fucking body, and I was, like, shaking for a little bit, and I was like, what the fuck just happened? My phone was charging. I sat on it, and it just shocked. Same thing with drill. What? I have to pee really badly. I will be right back. Give me 1 second.
What did I just fucking step on? I like crime. Oh, year 7s. That's... Oh, I stepped on my Walmart brand mini screwdrivers that I used to install the new RAM on my laptop today. Sad thing. Do any of y'all remember that bug that I had to catch in a jar? Because I forgot about it. I never let him go. I'll grab my shank and I shanked him. Women, drugs, money, knives. Knives. Fucking knife. I like how I said I had to go pee and then and 2 people leave. I think that's really fucking funny, actually. Man, dude, I really hope that Meech is okay. He hasn't even been in my streams for a while. And usually I just see him lurking. Motherfucker's real ill. Also, Sarah, we're at 3.25 hours now. All I know is that when I said we had 2 hours, you're like, it's been 2 hours! So yeah, it's been 3.25 hours now. Also, Jack, do you get, if you don't mind me asking, of course, you don't have to, like, you don't have to answer this if you don't want to. But do you get, like, tactile responses to, like, voices and stuff? Or is it, like, just music? Or, like, is it situational? You've been stabbed before. Same. Not by a person, though. But I have gotten 11 stitches total from stab wounds. Like, I don't know if I can... I have a scar back here, which you can't fucking see on stream. Where is it? Oh, wait. I think I go up high enough. There it is. This little thing. That's when I got 3 stitches from reading. It's got 8 stitches on my leg from ice skating. I fell in the back of the hockey skate. The time flies when you're having fun. Oh, I'm glad you're having fun. Everything gives a response. Oh, shit. Well, I hope that my voice and the stream so far has been at least pleasant noise. I mean, pleasant tactile responses. So it's like... hopefully at least that's partially why you stuck around. You've had someone try to stab me in the neck with a clay needle in school and he got away scot-free. My friend once stabbed herself in school. Yeah. It was a weird time. I wasn't in that school at the time, thankfully. She did in high school. Weird shit. People are weird. I like how nobody's commented on the fact that I said I got those 3 stitches from reading. I might have told that story before, though, so that might be why. I probably told that story before. You once got stabbed because in your hand twice, and once in the leg because of $20 on the ground. Oof. Yeah, see, tiny cereal spoon? I mean, I don't remember, actually. Fuck. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad my voice doesn't hurt. I don't remember. What book was it even? I think I was reading a book for school. I think it was soft covered, unfortunately. I just remember falling while reading. Okay. I want to clarify this, even if nobody asked me, because, like, so basically I was on top of a fence reading, right? Waiting for my mom. And there was a fence behind me. And I fell. And I, like, flew my arm back and it landed on the fucking fence. And I fell down. And it, like, took a bit out of my arm. Not much, but, like, enough. And so I was just, like, holding on to it. I was like... I looked at it and went, I need to clean this. It didn't really bleed, which is really weird. I was like, I need to clean this up. So I went inside where my mom was. My mom looked at me. She said, are you okay? No. We were right next to a hospital.
The hospital was across the street. The urgent care was across the street. I go, I'm fine. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom really quick. I got a little bit of a cut. It wasn't a cut. And so I just tried to, like, make it fine. I washed it, you know, just, like, chilling. It hurt a little bit. Not bad. And then, like, an hour later, I was home. No, like, 2 hours later, I was home. I call my mom, and I go, Mom, I think I need stitches. She's like, we were just next to the hospital. When it happened? Why not then? I was like, I panicked. I just wanted to clean it up. You almost decapitated your index finger while opening a knife. You nicked your thumb at work the other day. Emo Boy, my former roommate, is a carpenter. He was wearing gloves while using one of the saws, and it caught the glove and cut off the tip of his finger. It clipped the bone. For me, at work, I severed my flexor tendon, while loosening the bolts on a blade that I needed to clean. It's like really sharp industrial blade. Hand slip, severed my tendon. Oof, ouch. Didn't actually hurt. It didn't hurt at all, actually. The surgery hurt more than the fucking actual injury. And then I got surgery for it, like, a couple months later. I also broke my toe once. Pro tip, never play soccer barefoot in long grass. You could break your toe pretty easily. I also tore part of my meniscus. A little tiny part where it took them literally like a fucking year to look at my MRI and go, wait, no, that is a tear. Oh yeah, that's a tear in your meniscus. And it's in the part that won't heal itself because it doesn't have any blood supply to it. So I had to pay out of pocket for a now covered by insurance, formerly not covered by insurance, platelet-rich plasma injection. So they had to take out my blood and then grab just the platelets and then put in my knee to help heal it. Sharp industrial blade, honestly, fucking yeah, dude. If only I thought about that when I had my band. Because my band was White Mom. And they all hated the name, but I was like, if you guys can come up with a better name, we'll change it. But they couldn't come up with a better name. So, I was the only white person in the group. That's what I think. That's why I found it so funny. It was White Mom. I was the singer. And I was the only white person. Two of, like, my best friends and I were in this band, and I was like, if you guys can come up with a better name, we'll do it. They couldn't come up with a better name. Granted, if they came up to me with, Sharp Industrial Blade, I'd be like, that's kind of sick. I fuck with that. Zara. Yes. Yes, singer. No singer stream. Insecurity, you know? It's a vibe. The only time I ever sung in front of people, really, was when I was, well, no, I actually sung Stand By Me in front of an entire, like, a couple hundred people at a camp. But then I also performed in front of a bunch of people. Well, thank you for the follow, Tiny Cereal Spoon. But I was a musical kid. So I was in Shrek the Musical and I was Pinocchio. So I had to do a Pinocchio voice. So it wasn't even my real voice. It was like this, like, squeaky thing. And, like, I had to sing in front of people. I was the main singer in 2 songs. Your mom went to a hospital for a cough. No. I have sent one person an audio of me singing and he still wants to get me on a track, and I'm like, listen, dude, I've lost a lot of my ability. Most because I just haven't practiced, you know? Partially because I can't play ukulele right now. That's, like, the main time I actually ever practice singing. Is when I'm playing ukulele. And, oh, fuck, dude. Fuck, Jack. I'm glad she went in. That's some good luck. Like, bad luck to get it, but good luck to go. Probably can't. I mean, why do you want to hear so bad? I'm a little gremlin, dude. I can't take compliments well. Or, like, people wanting to, like, see my talents well. As if it was actually talent, though. That's, like, really hyping myself up. I'll consider it. And that's all I'll say about that. So if you send me an audio of you singing, I will send you an audio of me singing. 100%. Probably not a video, because I already have some audios recorded, but... No. That's the thing! Like, if you do it first, I'll do it. Straight up. 100, without a doubt. But, your lung capacity is fucked because you used to smoke. You were decent at singing before. Toothless, right now, just Zara gets that offer. But potentially in the future, probably in the future actually, that offer will be sent to you as well. It's just, I can only handle like one person at a time with this thing. I remember one time, my friend just called me after I sent him a couple audios of me singing, because he's a DJ, he makes songs and stuff. Sent him an audio of me singing because he wanted to hear it. And I was like, I want to feature you on a song. And he called me one time and was like, hey, can you sing right now? I was like, no. No, first of all, I've been drinking wine with a friend and you called me in the middle of a weird time. Second of all, no, I need to warm up. Third of all, what the fuck? Huh? But yeah, no, I can only handle like one person at a time hearing me singing because I am insecure. And I'm not afraid to admit that. It's one of the things I've always been really insecure about. And also, yeah, Jack, my lung capacity was fucked up for a while too. I did smoke a little bit. Thankfully, I never got addicted to nicotine. It was mostly just social for me. I don't anymore. But, that, like, really fucked with my voice. Straight up. I used to have, like, a really large range. And my range is, like, pretty good now. It's not as high as it used to be because, like, I need to practice and, like, get back in the groove of it to make sure that, like, I keep my vocal cord elasticity and just, like, ability, you know? Bro, do you even vape, though? I say as I have a fucking... Huh? Well, this got fucked up. This would have been fun. Ugh, I have to change something. It doesn't have any nicotine in it. I just like the... I like the smoke! I like the particles and shit. See, I like vaping actually. The reason I don't do it that much and like the reason I didn't even know that it was fucked up a little bit was because like it really fucked with my like lungs. Really fucked with my lungs. Nicotine makes me really depressed. So I make sure to have it with zero nic. But vape is flavored lung cancer. I hate when people are like, oh yeah, well, like, smoking weed or, like, vaping is better for your lungs. I'm like, no, it's not. It's absolutely not. Part of the reason. Well, I mean, it's not good for your lungs. Like, it's better for you than tobacco for the most part. Like, cigarettes and shit. Mostly because cigarettes are kind of, oh boy. A lot of additives. A lot of toxicity. But, like, listen. If you put anything in your lungs, your cells aren't used to that kind of damage, so they will die or get damaged, and then they will reproduce, or they will try to fix themselves. And that's when you give way for, like, more fucking... Like, that's when you give yourself more opportunities for a misdivided cell. A misdivided cell. So, like, it just fucking... So it just fucking, like, gets cancer. The more you smoke, the more opportunities you have for your cells to fuck up. And I'm sure there's more behind that besides what I'm saying. Like, there's a bunch of different, like, there's actually, like, a lot of different things behind that. But yeah, that's one of the reasons. You just make bad decisions? Dude, fuck. Same. Big same. Big same. Oh, big same. Me smoking cigarettes because... Yeah. I'm really, 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 really lucky that I'm one of the rare people who nicotine doesn't affect in an addictive way. Like, literally, don't smoke cigarettes. Don't smoke anything with nicotine in it if you can avoid it. If you haven't, avoid it. If you need to, like, smoke... Oh, Zara, same. Big same. 100% same. Like, straight up, someone says, don't do it. I'll be like, okay. You know? I just know that, like, listen, it's good. Like, if you are addicted to nicotine, you should try to do what you can to get off of it, because it's really not good for your brain. However, it's really fucking hard to get off of it. Emo Boy's been smoking since he was like 6. I'm not even kidding about that. I'm pretty sure Spitfire probably was around at one point when he mentioned that. But he's literally been smoking since he was like 6. So motherfucker's lungs are terrible. He's got blood clots and shit. It's bad. And he won't go to the fucking doctor. I'm just like, oh no. 100%. As someone who smoked, I was very grateful that, like, I never got addicted to nicotine. Don't. It's bad. It's really bad. I don't know what else to say. Because God knows you're probably, like, people, if they haven't smoked, a lot of the time, there's not much you can do to change that. If they think they're going to smoke, or if they might smoke, or if they have the opportunity. It's just kind of like trying to show them, like, it's bad. It's real bad. Yeah, no, I like, for a while, I was smoking spliffs because I couldn't afford, like, to smoke full, when I was smoking weed, I couldn't afford to smoke full joints. But I still want to smoke joints, so I smoked spliffs. And I was like, why am I really depressed? Then I remembered, oh yeah, nicotine makes me really depressed. So, 6 after drinking. I never liked that. I used to love the taste of cigarettes. And then I got off of it, and now I'm just like, it's disgusting. Like, I can't handle it. I have a fucking pack of Marb Ultra Lights, just, like, in one of my drawers, and I'm like, I don't like it. I didn't really give Emo Boy the last of my other cigarettes because I was just like, I can't. It's fucking... so gross. Just the flavor. However, weirdly enough, the smell of cigarette smoke is, like, nostalgic to me because most of my really close friends for a while smoked. So it just became kind of like a comfort thing for me, which is really fucked up. It's really fucked up. I will fully admit that. It's really bad. But, like, at least I can tolerate the smell of cigarettes, which I'm happy about. But I still don't want to, like, invite that into my house, you know? Nicotine is just really bad for you, straight up. Most drugs are. Alcohol, I think, is probably well, alcohol and nicotine are just 2 of, like, the worst drugs. Weed, THC, it can work very, very, very well for some people. Not everyone. Nicotine is terrible. Nicotine affects your brain in a very specific way. Nicotine adapts the way that it affects you based on what your brain needs. And also I know this because I've taken, like, I pretty much had a minor in psychology, and so I took, like, neuropsychology, stuff like that. But the way that nicotine acts in your brain is that it can either rev you up or calm you down, depending on kind of, like, what imbalance your brain has. So it's really good at making you addicted to it, because it gives you what you need. It gives you what you feel like you need. And then your brain gets used to it, and thus it lowers the amount of that whatever neurotransmitter that the nicotine raises. Your brain stops producing it as much because you don't need to produce it. And in that way, you need more nicotine because you have less of that feel-good chemical or whatever the fuck it is. It's weird. Benzos are also really bad. Adderall is really bad mostly if you don't have ADHD. A lot of time if you have ADHD, you don't actually really get addicted to stimulants because you need the stimulants. It doesn't affect your brain the same way as someone who doesn't have ADHD. You can also get physically addicted to certain things without actually being emotionally addicted to it. Which is why if you ever get off SSRIs, there's a lot of drugs actually. You want to wean yourself off of them. If anyone who's ever just forgot a couple doses of an SSRI or really anything like that, like an antidepressant, or have quit it cold turkey, brain zaps. Brain zaps are the worst. Oh my god. Literally, I really wanted to do ecstasy in college. I never ended up doing it. But I was on Lexapro when I started college, and then I just quit. So I was like, okay, so you cannot do ecstasy and do an SSRI. Because the SSRI makes the ecstasy not work. I think. That, or it's the SSRI, makes it so your level of serotonin is too excessive in your brain. I don't remember. Something like that. I researched all this when I was wanting to do it. And so I just kind of quit, and I just kind of forgot to take it for a month. And then I was off of them, but the fucking withdrawal was so bad. Not as bad as a serious hard drug, but oh my god, dude. If you ever need to get off of antidepressants, just wean off of them. Don't try to go off them at once. Bad idea. You will have a bad time. You'll have a very bad time, especially with the brain zaps. It literally feels like your brain gets zapped. I also really want to do ecstasy. Apparently, there have been studies and people researching the effects that ecstasy may have on autism. My friend, who I'm not gonna name, they once came up to me and said, "Dude, I just did ecstasy. Is this what it's like to not have autism?" Because, it feels like I don't have autism. This is wild. I was like, I love you. Great if you like that. It's really fucking cool. Awesome. Really interesting how different types of drugs, especially psychoactive drugs, can affect non-neurotypical people in different ways. But yeah, apparently there's been some research going into the effects that ecstasy has on autism. However, regardless, it's kind of your mom said it was good and said it was the best drug to do. Ecstasy is so bad for your brain. It is so bad for your brain. You don't want to do it excessively. It is terrible for your brain. Once or twice, fine. Do it under supervision? Fine. Doctor supervision, which is probably not going to happen, really. But it's not that... It's a very dangerous drug. Very, very dangerous drug. Really, really dangerous drug. Yeah. I think it also really depends on what kind of I think it really also depends on the manufacturer. Oh my god, something in my eye. I think I got it. Wow. Anyway. Yeah. Oh, you're back. Welcome back. I like... Just vibing, really. It's been 3 hours and 40 minutes. Oh my god. Dude, what the fuck? I've just been sitting here fucking talking to y'all for like 3 hours and 40 minutes. I did a little bit of art in the beginning, but like... Gonna finish my caffeine. Yeah, mushrooms are being tested on PTSD patients. I honestly, like, would really like to try mushrooms at some point. However, after I did LSD one time, like, one of the times I did LSD, I had a really, really intense trip that, like, left me with lasting impacts. And now I have a lot of really severe anxiety surrounding tripping. Like, ultimately, that trip had really positive effects on me, but it was really intense. So, like, I really want to do mushrooms eventually, but, like, I don't think I'll be able to. I don't think I will. But, yeah. DMT. Don't like DMT. DMT bad. Yeah. Yeah, imagine not having an iPhone. I mean, emo boy don't have an iPhone, but... I mean, you can video chat on a lot of things. Most places have video chat. So as long as you have somebody, like, on something that has video chat enabled, you can FaceTime them, but it's discount FaceTime. I don't even know who Two Step and Dad is. I just see that you gifted, that the sub that you gifted went to Two Step and Dad. Literally Discord. Yeah, literally. I mean, I like talking to people. I really like just having, like, video chats or audio chats with people. At least people I'm comfortable with, you know? Partially because it's, like, if I'm comfortable with, like, if I video chat with someone, video chat or audio chat with someone, I have to be comfortable enough with them to be in silence for a little bit. So it's like, dude, I like just chilling, you know? God, I wish y'all saw that. Granted, I don't want to show you that side of my room because it's messy as fuck. Straight up. I'm first one to admit that. But, like, that was so sick. That was so smooth. I just, like, tossed something in and it just went in the garbage. Well, recycling. I'm gonna recycle that plastic bottle. See, I can't even contribute to this conversation because all I ever done was wake up one morning to my room changing colors and found out later smoke cake in my room that night from someone. Oof. Oof. I'm pretty picky about people I voice chat. Sometimes I'll, like, be in my group or whatever. Like, I'll be in a group and I'll go on a voice chat with someone. But, like, if someone I don't like joins the voice chat, I will leave. It's like sometimes I go through binges where I'm like, I just want to voice chat with someone. So kind of trial and error it. I'm like, alright guys, let's voice chat. And then I'll jump in the chat. And then if somebody I don't like, if I don't like being in VC with someone, I'm just gonna be like, and then yeet. It's like, yeah, alright, I've had a great time. I'm gonna go to bed, and then not go to bed. Yeah. It's like I like talking to people. I like having friends. However, some people are so... they get under my skin. You could physically hear your eyes rolling. I mean, yeah. That's why it's just, I mean, you just gotta be respectful of other people. I like talking to people. But honestly, people are so tiring. People are so exhausting, dude. People are so tiring. They're so, like... One thing also that, like, I can't stand is, like, I'm the kind of person, like, I want to help people a lot. I really want to help people. I want to do as much as I can to, like, make people feel comfortable, make people feel, like, make people feel warm and welcome, stuff like that. But some people take it way too far. Like, someone who shall not be named, who let me make sure they're... Who is not watching. Who, like... Just anytime I see them, they just want to dump their issues. I'm like, no. Listen. I just want to vibe. Like, someone who's always just trying to, like, talk to me about problems. I'm like, I've dealt with that before. It's not healthy for me. I cannot be around that. I want to help you. But I cannot do it fucking constantly. Oh my god. Like, someone who shall not be named. Who's been around quite a bit recently. Like, I just wanna have a good time. I just wanna chill. Fuck. I'll help, but not constantly. But yeah. I take great care to, like... Oh yeah, no, Toothless, don't worry. They're not watching the stream. But yeah, no, generally I'm just like, if someone mentions problems that they're facing more often than they mention literally anything else, I really just, like, it really brings me down, like, emotionally. And I'm like, I'm happy to hear you out. I'm happy to listen to you. I'm happy to be a shoulder for you to cry on. However, I cannot deal with this all the time because I have my own emotional problems. And I'm trying to deal with them myself. So it's like, I will support you if I can, but not all the time. Not that much. And yeah, Zara knows what I'm talking about. I was talking to them about this person earlier. Actually. So it's like, I swear to God, this one person. It's really annoying to see my face, like, right in front of me, because I have my preview open, because I just, like, see how my face just, like, changes all the time, like, like, just the facial expressions. Shit's bonkers, dude. Just, like, I want to help someone, but I can't be a shoulder friend. One of the hardest things I ever really had to do with a friend was tell them that I couldn't help them with their issues at the moment, and then they ended up having a mental breakdown. There's also like the way that someone talks about their issues. Like, for me, one of the ways that, like, swear to God, if you guys make me hydrate anymore, I'm gonna need to pee so bad. Okay, so I need to get water, but I'm gonna really quickly say one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. Oh wait, no, I said that. There's a way to, like, the way that I personally talk about my problems sometimes is, like, without expectation of the other person engaging. You know? Where it's like I'm always happy to have my chat be something that someone just talks about it. Like, I'm happy for like someone to DM me just, like, with all their issues, but I'm likely not gonna read it. But I'm happy to be, like, a place for you to vent. But it's like, I'm more happy with people who, like, seriously talk about the problems when they need to. Obviously, like, when it's actually, like, a big thing, like, they just really need to get off their chest. So they just, like, really need it, and they, like, ask me, they're like, hey, can I talk to you about this sort of thing? Especially someone that says, hey, are you in a space where I can talk to you about this right now? Then that's great. Because I will say no if I'm not. But it's also, like, a little bit of humor behind things is mostly how I deal with shit. But I know it's not how everyone deals with shit. So, I don't know, it's kind of just, like, too much. It can be so heavy sometimes, and I'm like, I am affected by other people's emotions so easily. So if someone dumps their problems on me all the time, like, I'm not gonna I'm not going to say anything and I'm not going to really think less of them. Dude, literally, like, my thing, okay. Did this also. Hell yeah, I'm glad that makes you feel better. That made you feel better. And then Zara, yes, literally. Like, that's why I kind of tell my problems in a way where it's just like, dude, can you fucking believe this? Like, I left myself out of my house yesterday. Or like, this fucking idiot, like, fucked me up in this way. Like, haha. Bringing light to a situation. Like, I don't expect someone to directly help because my friends are not my therapists. I have a therapist. And, Jack, honestly, I really hope my friend Sam can, come through and visit the stream at some point because I feel like you'd get along with them. She is autistic. We are the same age, and she says that she actually doesn't feel empathy due to her autism. However, she has spent a couple years trying to, like, develop that, or at least figure out, like, how it works for her. You know, like, how to get that work. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I hope she can come on at some point. And I hope, I don't know, if you'd be open to it, obviously. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Cause, like, yeah. And, like, I generally feel empathy with people, but it's also, like, kind of like, sometimes I've had to say to people, do you want an ear or do you want advice? Because I will give advice, but I'm more likely to give an ear. But also, please ask me first if I can deal with this. Because, like, literally, someone before on the unnamed person at one point started talking about something, and I said to them, I said, hey, listen, like, it's really rare for people to hit upon something that's, like, triggering to me, which is why I don't tell people my triggers, for my, like, PTSD. But this person managed to. Like, this person managed to. And it's no fault of their own. It's fine. So I just said, hey, this is something that's triggering to me. Can we stop talking about it? And they were like, yeah, sure. And then they finished the fucking story. Yeah, dude. Fucking listen. Like, that's also partially why I bring stuff in with, like, some humor. Because I'm like, I don't want to just dump. But I will, like, I do need to get stuff off my chest sometimes. So I will occasionally send people a thing like, dude, can you fucking believe this thing just happened? Oh my god. Not go into details. Not go deep into it. Just say, this thing happened. And I know that's too much for some people, which is why I try to be careful about it, but you left someone talking about the trauma once thinking that it was a joke. That's a mood, though. I feel that. That happens sometimes. As long as you just... It's good that you recognize that. Just gotta think about that situation, what you may have missed, and just kind of learn from it, you know? Everything's a learning. A lot of things you need to learn. Like, for me, I had to learn how to read people's faces. I never knew how to read people's emotions on their face. Never. It's not natural for me. I had to teach myself all of it. Basically from scratch. Yeah, it's just like, listen, I have a lot of trauma. Please don't dump your problems on me without asking if you can talk about it first, or if I'm in a place that you can. And then also, if I tell you that something that you are talking about is triggering to me, then, like, stop talking about it. Just change the subject. That's it. It's easy. Easy. But some people can't do that. I don't know. It's communication is a lot of it. And also partially why I try to be, like, really expressive and really explicit about a lot of things that I say, because I'm like, I don't want there to be much nuance all the time. I want it to be clear, especially for people who have trouble, like, parsing between, like, looking between the lines sort of thing. Like I do. I get triggered by very specific topics. That I'm not going to mention. And also, I need to fulfill the hydrate, so I'm going to get water really quick. So just hold up. It's just be respectful of other people's emotions and ask if they're in a place where they can talk about something they need to talk about. If you need to talk about something, and if they're not in a place, say, fuck. Rip. I'm going to ask someone else. Or the internet. Okay. Alrighty, so this is gonna be really abrupt. Here, let me drink water to fill that hydration request. It's gonna be really abrupt, but it's honestly been almost 4 hours. So, like, we should do this again. I really like these Just Talking streams, honestly. Quite a bit more than some of the other stuff, to be honest. But, yeah. I'll leave y'all with some kind of funny, sad thing that, like, please laugh at it. Because I think it's really funny. Some people are like, I don't know how to react to this. Like, this is kind of weird. This is kind of fucked up. It's kind of sad. But no, it's not. Trust me. Like, I'm not emotionally affected by it at all. If you want to hear something funny, I'm gonna end the stream after this. So my dad, right? He's a lawyer. He is a foreclosure and divorce lawyer. He's so bad at what he does, he got divorced and his house foreclosed in the same year. And I'll leave you with that. I think it's so fucking funny. He's so stupid. Anyway, it's been a lot of fun. Thank you all so much for watching. I really, really appreciated this. Did you like this Just Talking stream where it's like actually like just talking instead of like honestly, I don't know what to do with this. But yeah, if y'all like this, I will do it again. I really did like this. It's fun to just kind of like vibe, you know? Plus, I always have a lot to say all the time. So it's great. Because I get to just speak, you know? Anyway, yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Thank you all so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. Zara and Jack, please get some sleep. Jack, probably after whatever you have going on later. But, like, please just sleep. Please sleep. Y'all need sleep. Sleep is important. God, just get rest. Please. For me. Alright. But yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. Really, really appreciate it. I will probably try to be back tomorrow. Don't know what time. Probably earlier, just for you and Zara. Like Jack and Zara. Because I want you all to sleep, okay? Alright.